We are now the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers heading into year number 2. Year number 1 saw so many up and downs, winning streaks and losing streaks, 2 different quarterbacks start, and maybe more questions than answers. But as we're starting in the offseason, hopefully we get a clear picture of what our team's going to look like in year number 2. Russell Wilson out, Justin Fields may be in, and with a top draft pick, do we go select another quarterback or do we go for another weapon like one at wide receiver? In year number 2, my goal is to build up a roster that we can be confident with, but things aren't going to be easy as we do have a tough schedule in front of us that sees us playing the Ravens twice in the opening 5 weeks. So welcome back to Steelers franchise. Make sure to like and subscribe if you are new here. We're going to make a goal of getting to 15K before the end of the year, and let's start it off right in the offseason. But last season did wrap up with the Eagles losing to the Texans in the Super Bowl. Saquon Barkley, Offensive Player of the Year. Greg Rousseau, Defensive Player of the Year, while the Rookie of the Year was Caleb Williams, and the Defensive Rookie of the Year was Mike Saints. A little bit of an interesting one there, but Patrick Mahomes did walk away with MVP. But with the end of the season does come some retirements. Michael Pruitt, Cordell Patterson, and Cam Hayward are the big ones for us. You see there's a couple more retirements across the league, but we got hit very, very hard. And so we're going to have to replace guys, but over to our coordinators, we are going to fire Victor Price, our offensive coordinator, and we have to go in and hire somebody a little bit better to fill those roles. And with Sean McVay out as the Rams head coach, we're going to go ahead and bring him in to be our offensive coordinator, a West Coast zone run. But now to start the offseason, we do have a press conference as well, meeting with the media, and they're asking us what is our plan, and I want to make a splash, go ahead and upgrade the roster, but now they're asking specific position, and we are going to say we have a position in mind, especially the quarterback position. But that isn't the only meeting that we do have to go to, as they want us to go to a training camp talk. A little bit interesting that we're doing this right when the offseason starts, talking with Najee Harris about what is his true motivation, and he's saying he doesn't want to pay income tax. Well, good thing we already locked him up to a big deal, but for him, I want him to care more about winning than anything else. So that's our goal, bring this championship roster to a full. But having this be his number one motivation is going to be very, very interesting. But I wish we could do the same about Justin Fields, because we are into the re-sign period here. Justin Fields very interested, and between the two, I do think Justin Fields would be the better decision. The only problem is I want to give him a short-term deal, and with that, we're going to do 2 years, $10 million, $9 million bonus. Will he take it? And he will. So a 2-year deal for Justin Fields to at least be a bridge guy for now. But that means with Russell Wilson, he is out. We are going to withdraw his offer. Same with Kyle Allen. But this is a big one that I am concerned about. Jaylen Warren doesn't want to re-sign. He values financial, no income tax, warm weather state. And my hope is we can throw him a team-friendly offer and he will accept. But Jaylen Warren is going to test free agency. Najee Harris is our true number 1. But looking at receiver, we're going to let Quez Watkins walk. Van Jefferson walk at 29 years old. And Treylon Burks, I'm not accepting his option. As you can see, the $22 million signing bonus just doesn't make sense for us financially. But on the offensive line, Dan Moore is here, and he's a good backup to have throughout this season. This is the offer we submitted last time. We're going to bump these numbers up just a little bit for him, and we're going to make this offer, and he will still test free agency. But lastly is going to be Dante Jackson, age 29. We brought in Roger McCreary for a reason. I think he played a little bit better, but Dante Jackson, I'm sorry, he is not going to be playing for us. But before the free agency days have started, it's now the combine for all of the players, and I'm showing here some of our favorites looking through. Shedeur Sanders, obviously. Bobby Klein, an undrafted free agent, could be interesting. But looking at the numbers here, some 40 times that are very, very interesting. How about running back, though? There's a lot of running backs that I do like here, but this is one of the things I did. I spent a lot of time jumping through, looking at it, not just the top draft picks, but the guys in the back, like some undrafted free agents here that I think could be gems. But I favorited about 50 different players going through, so when it comes down to the time to make a position, make a pick, leaving in the later days, we should be good. But Travis Hunter, Igbuka, and Morrison are 3 of the guys that I am very interested in to add some speed to our roster. But Luther Burden, a round 1 talent. We know how good he is. Everything about his combine said he had a good day. And so I think this might be our selection. And then maybe later on we go quarterback, because there's a couple guys later on that I think would work out. But free agency is here, and there's a lot of guys that we could sign to fill up our roster. Linebacker, not one of our needs, but we do need to bring in a backup running back to replace Jaylen Warren. And there's a lot of guys here that could be able to do that for us. But a good second receiver would be nice. But looking at this, I want a big jump ball guy. Somebody to replace Treylon Burks, kind of what Treylon Burks was for us. Maybe we could make an upgrade there. And Kadarius Toney shouldn't be a 78 overall. But Rondale Moore would be decent. unless the fact that we did have Roman Wilson and Calvin Austin. Tyler Boyd is a little bit older, but I do think our big first offer is going to be to Justin Reed. Now, Justin Reed is going to be interesting because we have Deshaun Elliott, Mapu, but I think that'll allow Minka to continue to play in the slot corner role if we do want him there. And the fact he's very interested, it will help us out, but we have 5 points on him in comparison to the Broncos and the Jets, which aren't making offers. But then the next offer we are going to make is going to be to Michael Carter, 79 overall, 26 years old. I want to offer him a 2-year deal to come in because outside of Porter and McCreary, Ryan Watts is our next guy, who is a 68 overall. Good corner number 3 would be huge. But with Burke still on our roster because we didn't accept the option, I think Amari Cooper would be the move to make a big splash in this free agency. If we just gave him a normal offer in comparative to how the rest of the league is looking out, the Chargers are going to be ahead of us. And so the offer that we did submit is a competing offer. Now, do I expect to sign him? Probably not. Those are going to be some of the big free agents that we do target. I'm going to go through now and offer a good backup running back. But these are the offers that we do have for the first day of free agency. Amari Cooper, Justin Reed, Elijah Mitchell, Michael Carter, and Devontae Wyatt. But when it comes to signing, we got everybody outside of Amari Cooper, Wyatt, Carter, and Reed. So some big upgrades there. While Elijah Mitchell is still sitting on a deal, and the Bengals gave a very competitive offer, so I think we are going to pull out of this one. But in the second round, we did get some more players. Dan Moore is back. Noah Igonjobi is here. Chasson also coming to rush off the edge, and Rondale Moore coming in at receiver because we lost out on the Amari Cooper sweepstakes. But another receiver I do want to try to bring in is going to be Bo Melton. But now on to day 3, we do have some more offers on the table here. Sky Moore's could be an interesting one. Maybe a third down running back type role, but Hendon Hooker coming in maybe as backup quarterback as we're going to move forward here. And Hendon Hooker did accept his offers. He'll be coming in. Billy Turner as well, so some good players coming in. But in day 3, it's almost all said and done going through our free agency class. We tried to throw around a couple more deals, but Justin Reed, Rondale Moore, Michael Carter, Raheem Mostert, Wyatt, Melton, Chandler, some of the bigger names. I think Ty Chandler could be a very good replacement for Jalen Warren. But then from there, Pinnock, a surprising pickup, but it's a hometown kid coming from the College of Pittsburgh. And Sky Moore, we actually won on him, so that's going to be interesting there. Chasson, Moore, Brevin Jordan, Wharton, and looking through the rest of the list, 2 backup quarterbacks competing. Yes, we're still probably going to draft one, but Hendon Hooker and Stenson Bennett, and then 2 middle linebackers to back up Peyton Wilson as well as Patrick Queen, both of them at 91 speed and young guys. But looking where some of the top free agents went, Chase Young over to the Raiders, Amari Cooper to the Chargers, Stephon Gilmore goes back to Indianapolis, so pretty neat there, as Jalen Warren did leave us to the Raiders. Evan McPherson still not signed. Bobby Wagner over to Arizona. And the Buccaneers had a pretty good class, also grabbing Elijah Moore, but looking down through it, Rashid too. But Cole Holcomb, one of the guys who was with us, no longer, going over to the Bears, as Isaiah Simmons was available. And I looked to try to be able to get him, but unfortunately we couldn't make a move. The New York Giants let him slip. But I think our class is one of the better ones. I think it's a chance for us, for a couple guys, to make splashes. But with the free agency period being over, we have to go to the recap, the final stage, where it is time to do some private workouts. I want to take a look at some of our favorite athletes, the guys who we haven't fully scouted just yet. And with the receivers and quarterbacks mostly scouted, I want to put it on John Lipton, a day 3 guy. I know this is a risk here, but I really want to find out about him. One of my favorite prospects in this draft class. Looking at his 40 time is insane for a power back. But from there, it's going to be all about the interior. JT Tuimoloau out of Ohio State is somebody I definitely want to look at with his size at 270 pounds. I think he's heavy enough to play in the interior for us. And lastly, Nick Scorton. Nick Scorton, his name isn't in the system, which is a little bit interesting, but I do really like him, as we're going to confirm these 3 players. And hopefully that'll give us a little bit more information because the NFL draft is here. But before the draft does kick off, I wanted to make a trade, and this one's going to be interesting. I wanted another tie pick in this draft because of the wide receivers that we were looking at. And Treylon Burks in the last year, I don't want to offer him a big deal. I consider him already a bust, a movable piece for us. And so I threw a 2nd, 3rd, and 5th, as well as Burks, up on the block, and they offered Joe Milton and a 2nd. And so with this, the Patriots is the first pick in the 2nd round. I thought we could make it work, and so this will help us out just a little bit more, as it is now time for us to start the draft. And this year, throwing up a little bit of a draft introduction. This is kind of cool, as you see some of the players that entered the NFL just recently, but you see the new draft board up on the screen. Patriots picking number 1 this year. Definitely not going to go quarterback because they did select Drake May. Broncos don't need quarterback. Bears don't need quarterback. Quarterback may not fall until the Rams selection or the Giants. But with pick number 1, it looks like James Pierce was the selection for the Patriots, as Mason Graham was the second selection. So the logic kind of working here. These two teams both having quarterbacks, while the Bears do round out the top 3 going Perkins. So 3 defensive linemen here to start this draft. A little bit interesting is now we're going to move forward to our pick. But before we continue forward, it's funny to see that Colston Loveland, the tight end out of Michigan, going and playing with Jim Harbaugh again, as so far only 2 quarterbacks off the board in Shadur Sanders and Quinn Ewers, but 1 more with the Jaguars. We'll have them taking Abdul Carter. So all the good right tackles are off the board. Looking at it here, you see so many defensive players, but right before our pick, Benjamin Morrison was selected. So it's now our turn. The board for offensive players relatively free, only 2 wide receivers gone, 2 quarterbacks, and that's it. And so that leaves us at 18, and we're kind of stuck between 2 different players. One is Jack Sawyer, an Ohio State guy, could be good in the middle, while the other one would be Luther Borden, a guy who could play next to George Pickens. Round out our receiving core is another deep threat. In my opinion, the best wide receiver in this draft. Taking a look at his player card here at physical, one of the fastest receivers, running a 4.36, dominating the entire combine with his vertical bench press, broad jump. Everything looked great, as this is the guy we are going to select. A true value player, the 7th best player in the draft. We drafted him at 18. So I will take it. And so now we're going to continue to push forward here. Not a lot of spots for quarterbacks to get taken off the board here. And so we're here in the 2nd round. Now, first pick of this 2nd round, and Jack Sawyer is still here. This is who we're going to take. Yes, Jalen Milroe could be the guy we take, but we do have a later pick in the 2nd round. And so Jack Sawyer, with this being said, welcome to the team. Jack Sawyer ranked 12th in true value. We drafted him at 33, an excellent pick, A+. The scouting's been paying off so far, as I do not think his player profile is kind of correct. But with that being said, the scouting report's all over him, as we're going to continue to move on. We pick at pick 18 in this 2nd round as well. But it didn't quite go our way, as Jalen Milroe gets taken by the Jaguars. A little bit of a waste of a pick, if you do ask me. But the Dolphins do select Ronald Bond, somebody else I was interested in. But it's now time to make our selection. Pick number 50 on the day. And because Jalen Milroe is now off the board, we're going to go with Justin Thomas out of Texas Tech, a big interior guy. Not the tallest in the world, but I think Justin Thomas could be a very, very good pick for us. See Roger Goodell bringing him to the podium. I think he's a good combination of speed and size. And look at it. We even got the parka inside of the war room, as it did go for us as a C pick. 99th in true value. We drafted him at 50. High football IQ. I think he could play well, but we need to move up again, this time for a running back. It's got to be Lipton. We scouted him from North Dakota. He could be one of the best players for us. A 1st-round value talent, stuck all the way as a day 3 type of prospect. We're going to move up for him, go to select him, and cross our fingers that he's still there. The Bills only one willing to make this trade. And now that we're here, he is here. And there's still a couple running backs ahead of him, so maybe we could have traded a little bit farther back, but I didn't want to risk it. Looking at it again, physicals. One of the fastest 40-yard dashes across running backs, but he's a power back. This could be absolutely insane for us as John Limpton. We're going to draft him, and I think I saw it there. His true value was the 32nd ranked prospect in this draft, and we took him at pick number 92. And even though they got the player model just a little bit wrong, I am excited to see how he turns out for us. 92 speed, 82 strength, good agility, and good acceleration. This is a perfect guy to add to the Steelers roster. But now to some of our favorite prospects, because we're here in the 4th round. A quarterback could be where we end up going to. But A.J. Patterson at Central Michigan was a linebacker I was very high on as well. But along with Patterson, Craig Fitzgerald is also here. The only thing I don't like about Craig Fitzgerald is his speed. If I remember correctly, no, he was the fast one. Okay, so Craig Fitzgerald's another guy that could work out for us. Both good strength and good measurables at 6'4", 240 pounds. We are going to take him, and we're going to hopefully beef up our linebacking core just a little bit behind Peyton Wilson and Patrick Queen. But at safety, we are set there. Maybe we go corner, but this kind of expands our roles a little bit now that we have the running back situation, the wide receiver situation all handled there. It kind of allows us a little bit of a flexibility to reach. But after those picks, we really only had some 7th round picks. In fact, 3 of them. So let's check out the draft recap, see how we did. I kind of reached on some guys at the end, but our top 4, those were the ones I was most excited about here looking at it. John Lipton, 75 overall. Justin Thomas at a 70 overall isn't that bad, but Jack Sawyer at a 77 and Luther Borden at a 79. Right away, we have 4 guys that could start for us. And at the end, we did reach Craig Fitzgerald, 65. 65 from Manuel Gresham at the left tackle spot. Michael Webster, 64, and Marcus Foster, 64 coming off the edge. But in comparison to the whole NFL, how did we do? Well, there were 2 80 overalls. Harold Perkins and James Pierce. Travis Hunter's an 80 overall as well. And you want to talk about a miss. Oh my goodness, 61 overall. But it looks like it is all said and done. Managing roster, I want to go over where does Borden rank among our wide receivers here, and he's sitting at number 2 next to Pickens. Perfect there. Hidden development player, and it looks like Jack Sawyer may be the same. Yes, hidden development. That player mold is horrible. We have to change some of these, but in adjusting rosters, not a lot of guys I really want to move around. I'm also very excited about Lipton. Only problem is he is a normal development, but I am interested in transitioning Sky Moore into a running back, and I think he would make a great 3rd down running back or backup 3rd down running back, and then playing only in the slot for us. And so for now, we are going to leave him there. But with Justin Thomas, we did move him over to right end. I think he's going to be fast enough to play in that interior there, and at his size, it should work. But then on to our secondary. It looks like everybody's all good. Don't want to make any movements here. Justin Reed, Minka Fitzpatrick, and then our corner room. This should be such an upgrade from last year where we did get torched across the board. And so we are going to move on to the preseason, week number 1, where Justin Fields isn't going to play in the preseason. Neither is Najee Harris and George Pickens. But we move forward now past the preseason. Looking at it, we're up to an 84 overall. Not too bad. We went 1 and 2, but we are deep at running back and quarterback. So who's going to get the starting jobs? Obviously, Justin Fields. We gave him the money. We have to run with him. So I wanted to start the other 3. How did they perform? And there's one man standing out. Hendon Hooker. He will not be making the roster. Well, at running back here, Ty Chandler, decent numbers, 3.5 yards per carry. Lipton, 4.9. And we didn't give the ball a lot to Najee Harris, but there's one thing that stands out too. Raheem Mostert, 2.4 yards per carry. But now going over to receiver, Rondale Moore led the way in terms of yards and numbers here. Receptions, getting a ton of targets. While Roman Wilson put up quietly a good one, so did Luther Burden and Bo Melton, a surprising comer from underneath, while Calvin Austin didn't even get a reception. And so when it's time now to make cuts, Hendon Hooker is going to be the one to go. Joe Milton and Stenson Bennett will remain on the roster for now. But at running back, Sky Moore, unfortunately, not going to make the roster as a running back. With John Lipton starting there, we can cut Raheem Mostert and save us a little bit of cash. And unfortunately, with Tyrion Davis-Price, we cannot move him down to the practice squad, so therefore we're going to let him sit for right now. He may be a fringe cut guy, but at receiver, there's nobody we really want to move on from. Calvin Austin will be a fringe guy there, and at tight end, Connor Hayward is another fringe guy there. It really depends. If we move him to fullback, maybe he could have some success, but that means Tyrion Davis-Price will no longer be with us. But Emmanuel Gresham, our 7th round draft pick, we're going to go ahead and move him to the practice squad. While Micah Webster did beat out James Empty for that backup center spot. But here's where the questions really do start. At left end, if we cut Larry Ogunjobi, we save $7 million. And I do think we're going to go ahead and make that move. Cut Larry. He's done good work for us in the past, but not here. And Dean Lowry, we're going to cut him as well. Leave DeMarvin Leal on the roster. But Logan Lee is also going to be another guy where we're going to move on from him, move him down to the practice squad, and then at D tackle, Jaden Peavy will be removed. So 3 defensive tackles, 2 left ends, 2 right ends makes up our defensive line. Well, left outside linebacker, Marcus Foster is not good enough to make it. We're going to move on from him, move him down to the practice squad. At middle linebacker, the fight between these 3 here is interesting. But with Troy Anderson, I'm sorry, you are the odd man out, and he's going to be gone. While then on to the right outside linebacker, Nick Herbrig continues to make the roster. But onto our D-backs, Corey Trice gone. Tamarcus Davis also going to be gone. Michael Carmichael, he's going to be cut now at age 25. And Deron Lowe also cut here. So that only leaves 5 corners on the roster, where at safety, we're going to keep these 2. And then at strong safety, Jason Taylor's the only one that's going to be leaving. And so on a fringe cut, Tyrion Davis-Price, he will be the one where we have to move on from. Ty Chandler, John Lipton, and Najee Harris are going to be our running backs heading into this next year. And so to start this season, we do have an interview at training camp where we're talking about the team's identity this time. And what I do want the fans to expect is a much better defense. It's going to be shutting down the passing game. That is going to be something we focused on and hopefully will prevail to be truth in this season. And I think a way to show that is shut down teams inside of the red zone, 25 red zone touchdowns or less. But they do have another question for us. What area of the team is the strongest? And it's still going to be our defense. Our linebacking core is insane. And I think the addition of Jack Sawyer only makes it better. I could see him as another forever Steeler. When it comes to what part of the offense worries me, it is going to be our passing attack. Justin Fields has to have a good year. We may see Joe Milton if Justin Fields goes down or struggles, which not the best in terms of identity for a team, having Joe Milton be your backup guy, but we could maybe make it where starter right now. We'll have 4,000 passing yards on this season. That is going to be another goal for us here again. But one of the benefits heading into this season is that we do have 6 different focus players. These are going to be the guys to start. Sawyer and Burden, both guaranteed. Lipton is a normal dev. I still want him there, but Justin Thomas is a guy we're going to sneak in, see if we can develop him just a little bit. But it all begins for our rookies in week number 1. We've done the drafting. We've done the team building, we have everything set, but we're facing a divisional rival today, so it's going to be interesting to see how it all turns out, as it will be Justin Tucker starting this one off today. I would love to take down Baltimore's Bill Melton, a newly acquired Pittsburgh Steelers, going to start us off with a return here, as I do see a little bit of a lane and he breaks through, but Justin Tucker brings us down. It pains me that the rookies didn't generate perfectly, so they will be wearing some weird uniforms. But to start it off nice and easy, Najee Harris with the run here. As Najee Harris has got a big hole as he busts his way through, but there's Luther Burden wearing number 3, just as his college number. We're going to be looking for him here underneath if he can sit, and he's got the catch. Luther Burden, welcome to the NFL, as hopefully that is the first of many. But Justin Fields taking the snap. We're going to go quick and easy. Najee Harris out of the backfield, he's going to get 9. And so it's a great drive to start this season, as we're going to continue this on the ground here, fighting our way through. We do get the first, but Pickens goes down early in this game. He struggled with injuries a little bit last year, and losing him this early in this season is going to be rough, but bringing Moore in motion. Rondale Moore is going to be a weapon for us if we can get it to work, as I see it on the inside, as we do get the reception, but Luther Burden can't hold on, and so we're going to resettle down. Another run here with Najee Harris getting up through the middle. He's going to get 4, and so it's 3rd and 6. Can we pick it up? Roman Wilson underneath. He can't hold on to the football. And so Chris Boswell in to attempt a 50-yard field goal that will have enough. So we put up 3 on our opening drive of the season. Nothing too crazy, but Baltimore is going to come out. The Ravens' first-round draft pick, Langford, in at right guard, wearing number 22. At least he'll be easily identifiable, as is Derrick Henry on the first carry of the day, carrying for 6. But having Justin Reed in there at safety now is absolutely fantastic. We can play Minka into the box a little bit more whenever we want it. As already letting the play clock drip down, but they go quick slants, and it is completed for a little bit of a gain and more up to the 45. But man coverage is something I really want to focus on this season. But man in motion, he just goes the other side, as I am expecting run with Henry, but no, quick underneath, and we almost go ahead and jump it there. And so instead we're going to move it back to a cover 3. New running back in, they don't go to him. Pass play here, settling Mark Andrews again. We do bring him down for a short gain, but I'm excited about the thought of what our defense can do, as maybe jet sweep coming out, as they do give him the ball here. We have to scream across. He's got a big gap for the first down, but there's going to be a holding call, and so we'll back the Ravens up. Isaiah likely now moving around, as it will be a run. Play action, looking for something across the middle here. Lamar Jackson's going to take off, though, as it will be a sack for Benton. We need a big year ahead of him with Cam Hayward gone in the middle, so only rushing 3 here on 3rd and 13. Anything across? No, out to the outside. Minka Fitzpatrick's there to knock the ball out, and so will be the Ravens punting this one away. They're going to try to pin us deep, almost rough the punter, but it's going to be out at the 22. So we're going to go back to work on offense. Nice and easy, quick completions. We're going to go quick out to Pat Freiermuth, get ourselves upfield a bit, only 2, but it sucks that Pickens will be out for the remainder of this game. But we need Burden to come up clutch. A back shoulder throw that he does bring in. Luther Burden making his impact known in the first game of the year, as the Ravens do suffer an injury. And with nothing on first down, we're going to go 2nd down run here up the middle, and we get completely bottled up. And so Rondale Moore is going to be screaming across here. 3rd and 10. Have to be able to convert it here. Taking pressure. Ball getting out. Not getting there, though. Not enough to get us all the way down the field. Justin Matabuke coming in to rush, as this one will be fair caught. And so man in motion. They're going to be coming down now. Quick to the air. Justin Fields taking off. Fire across the middle, and it is complete. Cover 4. 4 verticals. Deep shot here. Joey Porter one-on-one gets burned. It's going to be a touchdown for the Ravens. Devontae Walker getting completely up and over the top of us. And so we're going to be sitting behind now in this game and have to go at it. And so after the big strike, we got to go back on a tear here. Nice and easy underneath. Pat Frymuth again getting a good catch. They're crowding the box, which could be bad, but could be an opportunity to open up the second quarter with a big run here. Burden, good blocking on the outside as we had Najee Harris. Could have followed the blockers a little bit more, but this is a great momentum boost for us. The ability to run the ball is huge. Is inside. I see him. Roman Wilson, what a route to get forward, as I do love the way these motions are working. But I can't believe Pickens is gone in week number 1 here, as we're going to go out to him. It's going to be Wilson running up the field, getting chased down. Hill with the tackle, the rookie. And so we're going to be sitting ready to score. Justin Fields, sack coming out, ball on the ground, we can't pick it up. Justin Fields fumbles this one away. Justin Matabuke stays up with it, and our drive's over. Building a team is rough. Justin Fields, the fumbling issues that we know are all too real with him coming into play here. So the Ravens are going to go back to work. We're going cover 3, sitting across. They're going to throw it over our heads, and it is going to be completed. Kadarius Toney with the catch. So instead, we're going to go man-to-man blitz here. Lamar Jackson, keeper. We get bottled up, and it's Minkah Fitzpatrick one-on-one, and luckily enough, we make the tackle. Not great there. It's out of the air, one-on-one, underneath, caught again, almost first. With the second quarter almost halfway over already, they're going to be looking to put in a score here. Bringing man in motion behind. They're going to go ahead and snap it. Man coverage out to the outside. They're going to swing it. Peyton Wilson, good tackle and good hit. And so it will be 3rd and 2. Run play, maybe. Man in motion. As they do go to the air, instead sitting across, and it's Mark Andrews beating our corner there. Actually, that was Justin Reed that got burned in coverage. But now 1st and goal, as we're going to try to deliver a big hit to Derrick Henry, and he stays up and gets into the end zone. One of the toughest running backs to bring down is the Ravens. Statistically the best team in the league in terms of overall starting this season, and they're making it known right now. And so it's going to be a 2-minute drill. We got to go on a roll here. Pat Frymuth to the outside. Decent catch. We're going to go hurry up. Except for Zach Frazier. Goes down. Banged up here at the center spot. That means we're going to have a rookie in. Our 7th round draft pick. We'll be making a start today. So we're going to go again. Pat Frymuth, but he can't hold on. So we're going to need somebody to come open here with blitz coming out. We're scrambling. Going to give this ball off. Doesn't get out. So with Johnson, we do just have to punt this ball away. So now it's going to be them in a 2-minute drill. Man in motion again. We need to sit better play against the tight ends here. Something easy is a zig route breaking to the in is going to be tackled in bounds, but the 2-minute warning is passed. They're going to fake it here, go to the air, quick across the middle, no, to the outside. It's caught by Rashad Bateman. Great tackle by TJ Watt. But with Carter, we're going to roam here, quick and easy, this time to the outside. Another good tackle in bounds. We just need one good play defensively to go our way. In our season opener, so far, nothing has been able to work, as they're going to hit this one underneath to Bateman, who breaks a tackle, and he's going to get up the first down. So they're going to go play action here. Leaking out, just dumping it off to Derrick Henry. But with Patrick Queen, we wrap up with men coming across. Now kick to the outside. Good tackle again. But I like that Mapu checks in here. He's going to be fun to roam around with. Another man in motion. They're just going to fake give it to him. Go to the air. Crossers. Maybe a deep shot. No, they're going to hit this one. It is going to be another completion. Justin Reed trying to do his best here. Sawyer can't get in. And so they're going to try to pin us very, very deep here. We're going to let this one bounce. Hopefully it goes out of the back of the end zone. But with 20 seconds left, we're just probably going to take it into halftime unless we can get a very impressive run here up the middle. With this run here, it's officially going to do it here. Good pickup from the center. The rookie is we do get up to the 30. But going into the tunnel, we're going to be down 11 in this ball game. Have to strike ourselves a comeback. So in the second half, got to be our defense going to have to step up. Obviously, our offense has to go to work a little bit here. But Mark Andrews breaking a tackle doesn't help, as they're going to try to pass it against this blitz. But we have guys coming down hills. Instead, it's crossed, and Rashad Bateman is gone. Simple as that. Ravens strike early. Baltimore at this point in the game is almost 200 yards more than us on offense, as we're going to try to strike this one deep to Luther Borden, who does not hold on to it. But now we have him lined up in the backfield. This should have been Pickens here. Is this one across the middle? Can we fit into the window? No. This is such a rough way to start this season. Not what I expected. We are just getting outclassed here. Screen pass now coming out. Najee Harris, good spin move. Trying to truck forward for the first down, but it is going to be 4th and inches here. So on the inches, can we pick it up? Well, we're going to fake it. Washington up the middle, and we keep the drive alive with a risky call. You absolutely love that one here. And so things will continue. As I do see it up and over the top. If we just could hit it, that would have been a touchdown. Luther Borden was so wide open. So we're just going to keep trying to pass the ball here. Out to the outside. Borden hitting himself upfield here. He's going to get the first down. Good back juke, but we do manage to get tackled. And so it's not too bad there. Najee Harris on the run, though, moving some people around. We're going to take it to the outside. Do we have the speed? Kyle Van Noy can't bring us down. Stretch play again. We're going to go to it, but they are completely just taking up our blockers. As on 3rd and 3, this is going to be a huge play to pick up this first. Keep this drive rolling, as we're going to try to break it out to the outside, but Justin Matabuke is too fast in the interior line spot, as we're out of field goal range. Have to punt it away. This is horrible. We need the backspin to come into play. Tyndall coming down as we can't down it too far inside. And so here come back the Ravens. A long, drawn-out play. TJ Watt bottles it, though. And so now play action. Is they're going to go ahead, and it's going to be a sack for Highsmith. Good play from him to get in. So 3rd and 19. We need to rush this ball out as quickly as possible. We're bringing heavy blitz across the board. We're going to have a free rusher as they do get the ball out, and if we could tackle, that'd be great, but no, they pick it up on 3rd and 20. Are you kidding me? Lamar Jackson having himself a day. Such a momentum killer there as the 3rd quarter already almost to a close. As they're going to go to the pass, and we're there. Interception, no. Oh my goodness, a game-changer play that could have just happened. Mapu couldn't hold it in. Surprised they're not running Derrick Henry more, but they go to the air again. Crosser, no, hit it right behind us, and we couldn't make the tackle. As our revamped passing defense, not really having the best day today. As Mitchell is in at running back. Play clock winding down as they're going to go ahead and run it, pull it. Lamar Jackson, we have QB contain on. Luckily enough, we're able to bring him down there. But in the 3rd quarter, they're bringing man in motion and do manage to snap it as it is out to the outside. Porter's got to get off and make the tackle. Luckily, we push him out. But to start this 4th quarter, they're going to dump it off underneath to Derrick Henry, who manages to break one. We have to gang tackle. They're just going to go outside run here as we get completely turned in. Derrick Henry one-on-one. The hit stick doesn't work. Another hit stick doesn't work. Derrick Henry is just so unbelievably hard to bring down. But Isaiah likely comes in motion. I'm expecting another run play. No, drawn out. Pass play out to the outside, down to Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews falling forward as it's now QB power to the outside. Can we get the chase down? No. Lamar Jackson dives in. Oh my goodness. Ravens 28-3 now in this game. We are just struggling. Only 2 good drives, I would say, all game. Can't even find our way into the end zone just yet. But Calvin Austin, the return. His first return of the season has been Bo Melton so far today. His return game's been very good. You see it, we only have 137 yards of offense today. Absolutely horrendous comparatively to the look that we were getting earlier as the ball can't come out. Leaking out. Can we throw this one in the window? No, intercepted. We're just having to try to force things in, but they're going to go run play out to the outside. We do bring down Derrick Henry, but they're going to the air again. Inside, no, outside, Bateman lasered in, touchdown, and just like that, the game is over. Baltimore Ravens demolish us in week number 1. A rough start in every sense of the word, and we just have to look on to next week as we do have some injuries on the table between Frazier and Pickens. But as we move to next week with that bad performance against Baltimore, Sean McVay is talking about some expectations and some rumors going around about our 1st round draft pick. And of course, we're going to have to answer to the press about what just happened, but they seem to want to know about Luther Burden, as it's all about the expectations here. And Luther Burden did very well in his first performance. I want to get him to 1,000 yards this year. Him and George Pickens be a 1-2 combination. But this week, maybe things will get easier on us as we are playing the Indianapolis Colts. Anthony Richardson at QB. A worrisome sophomore campaign from him, but our defense did get burned, and so it's them coming out first. You gotta love Justin Reed kicking the ball off as it will be returned here with Herberg. We have to come down and make a tackles. Instead, it's going to be Lipton, the running back, making a play, part of the no drip squad, and we'll see them throughout this season rocking the number 22. Instead of thinking it was a bad thing, we'll make fun of it. Luther Burden obviously not in that group, but John Lipton, he is part of no drip gang. As looking at the rest of the league, it looks like it's all late round draft picks that did suffer that fate. An exclusive title for them as they do go counterplay to start off as we wrap it up early. But we're going to need TJ Watt to step up heavily here today as they do go to the air. Quick to the outside as Richardson will take off, and he's got a lot of room. Being able to contain him is going to be important. But with Peyton Wilson maybe on a blitz, maybe get it to work. No, slant route, backside caught, and he is across the midfield stripe. That catch made by an unfamiliar face. Anthony Gold, an interesting one, but they do go run play again here. Patrick Queen, we can't fill up correctly as this run goes for 7. So 2nd and 3. Possible read option situation here. So they do give it up the middle. Carter can't finish it, and Jonathan Taylor off to the races inside the 20. And so our defense continues to get picked apart here. We need an interception. We need something to go our way. Out to Malali Cox. It's caught. And to my surprise, they're sticking with the 5 wide look. Maybe QB draw here. That'd be a call that I would make, as it is going to be a good hit from behind. And so we have them the 3rd and 4. Can we get off the field? Backside slant's what I'm worried about here. Something in breaking across as they do hit Jonathan Taylor, who does get the 1st down. And so will they try to run it in here? No, they're going to go quick to the air, out to the outside, one-on-one. Micah Fitzpatrick holds him out. But at this point, right, obvious run play up the middle as they will go ahead and actually go to the air here. Jonathan Taylor knocked down. And so 3rd and goal now from the 1 yard line. This time run is we do fill with Peyton Wilson and make the play. What a good job from the budding superstar at linebacker as the Colts with Gay will go up and take a 3-0 lead here. More points than we've seen almost all season long already, as it now will be Bo Melton on the return. Can we open it up for him? He's done a good job so far this season on the returns as he finds more green grass. But Justin Fields last week, 11 for 28. abysmal number. Starting out, we're going to go play action here. Leaking out Darnell Washington, a bad throw behind him, but we're managing to make the catch there. But it's also great to see George Pickens back. We have weapons across the field now that can make some big plays for us as we have to scramble around this one. I don't see anything here with Justin Fields. Could we loop around? No, we're just going to throw it away. As you can say, maybe that's unrealistic with me scrambling around like that. To that, I say absolutely not. Have you seen Patrick Mahomes? But Pat Freiermuth could play, and he gets a good catch going up the field. And so now we'll buckle down with a run. Najee Harris, can he make big plays today? As the blocking for him is beautiful, 5 yards, as that's another good opportunity to run this one up the middle. We only get 3, and so 3rd and 3. Quick to the outside. Pickens, good catch to keep the chains rolling. And so I'm happy with things are looking better than last week so far. As we're going to go out to Pickens, up the slot, try to go for the truck, and with a fresh set of downs. Borden on the outside, no. Instead, Pat Freiermuth, touchdown shot in, and we got it. Pat Freiermuth's able to get in our first touchdown of the season. We had to wait until week 2 to actually get it, but we did manage to get the lead here with this one, as the kick is going to be up and good. And so coming back to it here, I don't see our guy in. It's Peyton Wilson getting banged up, I guess, as it seems he did on the kickoff there, as the re-injury risk for him is very, very high, and we're actually going to keep him in this game, but that is going to hurt us. I wish there was a wear and tear system in Madden. Unfortunately, not the case, but it is covered 2. Maybe underneath as they throw it right behind us. Caught by Gold again, and the little slot receiver that could gets up. So we need more plays to happen. Now across the middle, Anthony Richardson scrambling out. This ball tipped up again, and that's a familiar sight so far in this game, but it does tell me that the pass rush is doing its job. Now with Wilson, we can't get off the block. Minka Fitzpatrick, the hit stick doesn't work, as I think right now we're going to go heavy man-to-man. We keep getting burned in the zone, as they're going to go ahead and hand this ball off again here. Peyton Wilson chasing down another good tackle, as this is something we really couldn't do last year, but it's 2nd and 13. Any quick crosses were all over. Bat throw to the outside, as now we're going to be bringing everybody. Pass play. Anthony Richardson scrambling. A good sack coming out, and the ball falls down. Mapu, way to get in there, as the sack for Mapu actually knocked them out of field goal range. So they do have to punt it away. Rodrigo Sanchez is going to boot this one in the end zone. Bo Melton, you better stay away. And so coming back out, we are going to go to a run play, as it is going to be Najee Harris getting nothing, as I want one of these deep shots to open up, but so far they're just maybe not going to work, as maybe Pickens, though. Pickens can't hold on. I saw the back shoulder last second. Unfortunately, weren't able to make it work, as it's going to be crossers now coming out. As with Pat Freiermuth, we're going to try to get up the field. Unfortunately, didn't get there, and we're going to have to punt this one away again, and so the Colts are going to take over on first down. Maybe behind us. No, they do hit it to Gold, though. Good tackle. 2nd and 5. Counter run play. Opening up. Bad angle from McCreary is going to allow Jonathan Taylor to run free. But the 2-minute warning rings out. A very quick game so far with the amount of runs here, as they're going to throw this one to the outside. Good knockdown. We're going to bring a blitz again. Minka Fitzpatrick into the box. No, falling short here. Scrambling out. TJ Watt got a sack. But they're going to the hurry up, and we're going to bring everybody back here. Just dumping it off to the big tight end, and we tackle him at the 50, burn a timeout. And so it means right at the midfield stripe again, the Colts will be forced to punt. Mapu running back. He's going to be quick out of bounds, bad punt. But that means we're going to have every bit of opportunity here to go to work, as we're going to test a deep shot. Up and over the top. Pickens one-on-one. Can't bring it down, but we're looking for moves here. A one-on-one, Luther Burden. We could test this one, as the pass is going to be up, and it's going to be just out of reach. You saw Luther Burden with the speed there, and so we're going to have to make this a lot easier. At least catch one in bounds to burn some of the clock here. Getting out to Darnell Washington. We threw it a little bit behind him, and he can't get the first down. And actually, we burned a timeout here because Darnell Washington got banged up on the play. Are you kidding me? And so the Colts might have a chance to go to work here, but they are lining up under center. We have 2 of our rookies now in the front as they go quick to the air. Out to the outside. Good breakup. But we're pinching everybody. Maybe another pass out to the outside. Gold, got to tackle him in bounds. Don't want to give up the yard, as any sort of crossers is what I am worried about, as they're going to go back to the same exact play again. We need to sit on it. But man coverage, this could be the answer. Maybe underneath, caught inbound. They're just going to keep things rolling here. Up the seam, and we're there for the pick. Oh, that shouldn't have been a knockdown. What are we thinking? As we are motioning people around, getting off coverage here. Quick and underneath. We were there for the pick again. But man-to-man seems to be doing good. Mapu in coverage one-on-one. He's elite, I would say, as we're looking for anything in breaking. Backside corner stop route is going to be caught, but the clock is running, as we need to bait this here. Porter up, almost picked off. You see, we can use the corner sometimes even when it is a mistake, but a sack here would be beautiful. Can the rush get in? We're bringing people around. They're going to throw quick to the outside, a bad throw, as we're going to risk it. Go cover 3, something we haven't done all that much. Is they're going to sit on it? No. Corner route out to the outside, caught. And so now we just got to keep him out of the end zone here. Crosser in, caught, tackled short, timeout burned. Gold already 100 yards on the day. And so the Colts are still going to wind up with 3 after it's all said and done. And so Bo Melton, maybe on the return, could do something crazy here if we have the speed and have the space, but that's going to take it into the tunnel, where we do have the lead and will start with the football. 2 major bonuses. And so coming out of the tunnel, good field position again, thanks to a Bo Melton return, as we're going to have to scramble out. And Justin Fields, we haven't utilized his legs a lot this season. He will be taking off. Luther Borden with the block. No. Is Najee Harris now on the run? Can we get this up? I see the hole from him as we do get a little bit of space. But now we're going to go to the air. Quick to the outside. Luther Borden is open. He's got a lot of space. A little throw behind him. Things are looking good here as we're going for touchdown number 2 on the year. As it is Najee Harris getting room to the outside. Good juke move carrying inside the 10. And so it's a great drive so far, but it doesn't matter unless we do capitalize. As an in-breaking route's going to have Luther Borden in, diving touchdown and running over a guy to do it. His first touchdown in the NFL. Where's George Pickens been? I don't know, but Luther Borden may be here. But it's time for us now to go back on defense. Run with Jonathan Taylor? No. Pass play. Settled. Slant. No. Out to the outside. It is going to be caught as it is going to be 2nd and 4. We're looking for any in-breakers to maybe go our way as they throw this one out of bounds. But on 3rd and 4, they're going to go to the pass. Quick underneath as it is going to be caught. It was 4th and inches. And so Minka Fitzpatrick is going to force another punt. But Bo Melton is back to return for us. And Bo Melton doing a really good job this year as a return unit. But we are going to go back to the air. Justin Fields having a much better day here today as we're going to hit this across the middle, almost intercepted. As I do like the new playbook that Sean McVay has brought to us. But we're going to scramble here. Quick. Set our feet. Good throw across the middle. We have Pickens finally open here. Good blocking from Luther Borden. You see that there? It's the 2 receivers that are making it happen. But what about a deep shot? Crossing, late throw, not going to work. But instead, we're going to buckle down, try to run this football as the hole opens up well if Najee Harris can fight his way through. But now to the RPO look. What is going to be the read here is we are going to whip it out to Roman Wilson. Roman Wilson breaking through 1 tackle. But the 3rd quarter is already almost coming to a close. A wheel route, maybe Najee Harris? No, underneath. We're going to scramble up here with Justin Fields and get some yards and maybe more, fighting our way through down to the 2. And so on the 2-yard line, can we run it in? Stretch play, Najee Harris in. Touchdown 20-6, about to be 21. And with this field goal, we are sitting comfortable in this game here today. And so it looks like maybe they're going to start going to the air more, at least hopefully to try to climb back in this game. But with Jonathan Taylor running like that, maybe it's not the case. But now they go run here again. No, play action, sitting across the middle. We almost had a guy there for an interception, but now they're going 5 wide, being very obvious in the pass. Something quick, stick concept, slant route, burn. Joey Porter Jr. is continuing to struggle, but the 4th quarter, he's going to be here. Something quick, out to the outside. Good hit to knock the ball out, but I love that Jason Pinnock is in for us. He's coming off the one side, Carter coming off the other, as we maybe should have a run at it, but it is going to be a 1st down. And so I am a little bit worried about the concepts they're going to draw up here. Stick combination that we can't cover. But with a blitz coming out, no. Instead, it's going to be out to the outside, crossing, as it's Peyton Wilson. They can't run with it. But on 1st and goal, read option up the middle. Good play made. And that's going to be Jack Sawyer, part of the No Drip Gang, apparently. Is look at the helmet, a little bit too big for his britches. But if you're a part of No Drip Gang, please stand up as they go to the air. Anthony Richardson taking off. We had a QB spy and it worked. So 3rd and goal from the 2. Will they go to the air? They will go to the run instead. With Patrick Queen, we hold him short. But now it's 5 wide, but there is a flag on the play. It looks like somebody from the Colts did go ahead and jump. It's actually, no, it's a penalty on us. A free 1st down. No, it's 4th and goal still from the 1 this time, but it was on Jack Sawyer. Will they try to run it, though? Up the middle, no. Pass play, outside. Anthony Richardson scrambling. We're going to come up and feed on him. We missed the tackle. Oh, my goodness. The Colts are ready to strike back in this game, bringing it back to 1 score, as this field goal will make things a lot more interesting. 4:20 left. And so it's up now to us to drain this clock down, but maybe a boot would help open things up a little bit. Still have to keep everything in bounds, get every ball down. As I do see it, we're going to give it. It's a bad throw. So on a 3rd and 10, screenplay coming out here. We're going to be sitting, waiting, now jumping it off as it's now not going to be caught. And so just what I didn't want, the team will be in our defense's hand. Ike and Joe be coming down. Can we levy the hit stick? No, but it will be Peyton Wilson help bring him down. My biggest fear, though, is how much time is still remaining on the clock. Now, crosser underneath. Good job there covering. We're going to continue to go heavy man-to-man here. This crosser opening itself up. Backside, though. Good play on the ball. And we can be good all we want, but we need to be great. We need a great play to come to fruition. Is now they're in running situation if they really want to here. As underneath, no. Out the outside, a crosser just burned just a little bit again. So they're going to continue to go past. Sitting on this one here. No, underneath as it will be caught. Gold, 10 catches, 128 yards on the day. Oh, the 2-minute warning here. 2nd and inches. Stick concept to the outside. Caught at the 10. They're going to be looking end zone shot up the middle. Seam. Touchdown. Colts may be back in this game. And so just like that, we are about to have a tie ball game pending the 2-point conversion. So we're going to be sitting now. Zone coverage underneath. Throw back the end zone. Caught. 2-point good. And so in week number 2, can Justin Fields lead us on a type of drive of all drives to win the game? First game of the season here. Calvin Austin on the return. Finding a little bit of a lane. No. But we're going to have to do it through the air. Roman Wilson in the slot. I do like that look there as we're going to scramble out here with Justin Fields instead. Set our feet and I see it across. It's going to be Pickens here getting up the field. Pickens staying in bounds. A great play there. We're already almost in field goal range. Something looking. Scrambling again. We got it open as we're just going to run. Step out of bounds after 3. And so we're almost there. Can we fit it in? Something quick. running with it now. He's open. It's Roman Wilson getting almost to the first. And as long as we can get this halfback dive to work, that would be beautiful as we try to cut it up, and we do manage to get the first down just barely. A bad way to hit the hole, but it still ends up working. And so now we can kind of do what we want here, a run. It's going to be one-on-one. Najee, we need you to truck. And in typical Steelers fashion, can we run a jet sweep that works? No, actually bad. And so I want to be in a better position than this to kick a field goal. So we're going to go screenplay. Dump this one off to Najee. He's got a lot of space down the field. Good juke move back in, and we should be golden here as we do fall forward to the 20. But if we can get more first downs, we'll continue to push this ball here. As Najee one-on-one, we're going to try to chuck right through. He's putting on an absolute masterclass right now through these holes as Najee Harris slips through again. And we're almost in ready to punch in a touchdown. But instead, we're going to sit here, line up for a field goal as it will be Boswell up and good. 1 second left on the clock, but we take the lead late. And so coming out, a nice little power squib that is going to be landing short, so it will be a penalty. And so Hail Mary situation with 1 second on the clock as they're going to go shot clock save here out to the outside. Joey Porter Jr. almost ending it with an interception, but we do walk away with a win, almost blowing a lead. But Justin Fields, his first win as a true starter this season. You can't get anything better than that. But from here, we have to go right into our next game, get things rolling again. Minnesota versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. And with nothing happening in between the weeks, not even a single cut in the NFL, we move forward like nothing happened to Monday Night Football. This time, though, our offense out on the field first. Bo Melton continues hot streak of returning the football here as we're going to take this to the outside. And he continues to get loose here past almost to the 40. But once again, we're stuck with one of the worst passing offenses in the NFL, as I was hoping our new and improved offense would make a difference. Unfortunately, still not the case, as we're going to scramble out here, dump this one off to Najee Harris. Nice and easy, good blocking in front of us as we're going to take it down the field, try to truck through one, and we do. And that's the kind of start that we do want. Play action again, rolling out, actually up and over the top. Can we give it back to Pickens? And we do. A bad throw, but we get almost the first. So now to the run instead. After the good plays here, breaking to the outside, good truck through on a no drip gang, as they're becoming all too common right now in the NFL. But quick out to Pratt Fry just to get a couple of yards as he breaks a tackle, actually fighting his way through for at least 7. Very good start for our team here as we're going to roll out. I see Brevin Jordan. I see the crosser, though, coming in. Can we deliver this ball in? No, it's behind. Intercepted, a bad throw. And Xavier Howard's one that does bring it in. A free agent pickup for the Minnesota Vikings, as this is not the start we wanted. But now coming out, J.J. McCarthy off to a decent start this season. 3 touchdowns, but does have 3 interceptions. But one positive we did learn last week is that the blitz does work for us, running back in the backfield. But Carter's going to be coming. Jet sweep, though, in motion. They're not going to give it to him. Instead, give it up the middle, and we do bottle it up. But Aaron Jones at the running back spot today is going to be a little bit interesting, as with Patrick Queen, we can't chase him down, as that's going to be a big problem for us today. It's Justin Jefferson, obviously, Jordan Addison. But if Aaron Jones gets going, I'm going to get very, very worried as they go to it again. And we almost tackle the quarterback before he hands the ball off. But stacking the box in tight against trips. They're going to go heavy, heavy motion again. Jordan Addison this time going out, as they do go play action across the middle. Instead, deep shot. McCreary, though, almost intercepted. McCreary was a great pickup last season, as we're going to be able to kind of roam free here, as underneath route should be coming as we're all over it. It will be enough to force a Minnesota punt. And so going to it, we saw the bad interception. So what about running the football here? Najee Harris spinning his way through, but I think we're suffering a little bit with Zach Frazier still injured, dislocated elbow. He's going to be out one more week here, but we go back to Najee Harris on the run. But we're already to 3rd and 6. Slant route coming out. We're rolling. I see it. Can we deliver this ball in? Good. No, it's overthrown, as the problems with Justin Fields' accuracy do continue. So the Vikings have good field position. They're going to start off play action here. Sitting, crossing. Justin Jefferson open to the outside. We do bring him down, but J.J. Jetta's beating us off the punt. And that's going to leave the Vikings in scoring position here. Quick to the outside again, Justin Jefferson. But McCreary and Joey Porter Jr. have struggled this season so far. Maybe a blitz would work. Stretch play to the outside. We're all over it, except for we get completely taken out, but the ball comes out that they do recover. What a weird play, as there is going to be a penalty for holding after it's all said and done. And so with the blitz, we're going to roam free unless we can come in and make a good play as we get swept out. Aaron Jones on his way to the end zone down at the 4. And so second quarter does start with a passing play here, as it's almost intercepted, but there now will be a run play here on the goal line. Can we get off, as it will be stopped short? So it's 3rd and goal from the 1 yard line. Stretch play, power play, and we bottle it up again. And so it's 4th and goal here. Where we bring in pressure, run up the middle. Can we fill? And we do. Justin Reed screaming from across the other side of the field. Jack Sawyer banged up a little bit. The only problem is this is safety territory here. Najee Harris, we have to have a good run to get ourselves out of the back of the end zone, as we do break it forward for 10. And so we got a little bit of freedom to work with, as we're going to drop this off to Najee Harris. Get forward, can't truck through. But the Vikings going out and signing Jerome Baker, a great pickup for them in the interior. A very fast linebacker, could make a lot of plays, as we're sitting, having to scramble here. As we're going to throw it now down. Should have dumped it off, but to be completely honest, I didn't see who got it there, as it was not the right button, but jump ball not falling in. And so us punting again here. They got a lot of room to return it, try to go for a hit. So many things going wrong in this game. Offensively, we are struggling. 13.5 points per game, and we would be lowering, as it is going to be a play action across the middle. And just like that, score is opened up. Jordan Addison, a one-play touchdown. Just as I was saying, it's a tied football game. The Vikings go ahead and break it wide open here. And so now we got to do something. Maybe Calvin Austin on the return if our offense can't get going. But we're going to some angle routes here. Underneath, can Burden make this catch? And he does, going down. So far, he's been a phenomenal pickup for our roster. Sitting across the field, we do get sacked. Hall getting in there, doing some loop-de-loops out of excitement. And so it's 2nd and 20. More blitz coming off. We got to run out here. Run around. Can we dump this off to Najee Harris? No. As offensively, we are just struggling here. Maybe to the outside. Pickens one-on-one. Pickens can't even haul it in. And we put the ball on the money. We just can't get it to work offensively. Nothing is rolling for us. Is this one now going to be returned here again? Fair caught. And so with 4 minutes left, they're going to go at it here. Slant route caught. I'm looking for Aaron Jones on the rush here. No, they go to the pass again. Underneath, behind us, sitting. It's going to be J.J. McCarthy instead jumping off as we deliver a big hit. They do bring a man in motion here. They're not going to give it to him. Instead, they will give it off to Jones, who's finding himself actually a hole. The 2-minute warning is looming here. As they go run one more time, we go to try to fill and hold him short. No, he's got the first down. That's insane. But now they're going to go to the air. We know that they're going to go to the air. Crosser, no. TJ Hawkinson's got the catch. They're going to go to the pass. Now bench concept sitting underneath as Jordan Addison's got the catch, and he's got more room to run here going down as they're going to continue to do this here. Crosser, no. TJ Hawkinson again. So we're going to get completely dimed up here as we are in the slant window. Don't lock on. He's at the 5-yard line here. And so it's 1st and goal. Vikings go to the air. We sit on it. They're going to throw it in the window. Not caught. And so 2nd and goal. Sitting on it. Underneath. In the window. No. Our defense is barely hanging on here with an offense that just can't perform. It's going to be J.J. McCarthy running forward. And he stiff arms us out of the way. Luckily enough, the dive doesn't get in. 4th and goal. And so they do get a field goal out of the deal. Get 3 points up on the board. I would say this is another absolute win. As Calvin Austin on the return here. Maybe we could open this game up a little bit, trying to find a hole. And so we're going to go screenplay. Just try to open something up here. Get the ball out to Najee Harris. Get him in space. Maybe a spin move. Good job there, as we do have to burn a timeout because we didn't get out. But now I want to test a deep shot. It's going to be one way or the other, as I do see Luther Borden. He's the one-on-one here, as he's going to go up and not bring it down. It's a tough look there, but I just want a field goal. I want something to work out for us as we're rolling here, taking a really, really bad sack. And so with the yard to gain too much, everything else not looking good, we just have to throw it up. Try to go for a Hail Mary. Try to get lucky here because that's how it's working. As Luther Borden can't even catch the tip. As we go into halftime with 0 points on the board. Are you kidding me? Our offensive struggles to start this season are immense. So out of the tunnel, it's our defense that has to come out first. Exactly what we don't want to have happen. But they're going to go run here. We have to fill up this box nicely. And we do, as long as we can bring down Aaron Jones. Oh my goodness. It doesn't matter what coverage we're in. We are just getting burned through the air. We're allowing over 300 yards a game as they're going to hit this one to Justin Jefferson. Caught one-handed. It's incredibly difficult to run anything successful, as it will be a run play with Justin Reed, though, that we do fill very nicely. 5 wide. It will be a little bit of a screenplay actually coming out that we get all over. A blitz on 3rd down could get there. Pressure coming, no. Pass across the middle, open. Justin Reed getting burned. So just as we were looking good, we're not the case as a truck stick doesn't work there. Luckily enough, we wrap. We just need a bad throw, bad something here. Crosser, no, out to the outside. We get burned, Peyton Wilson, but pinching everybody. Can we sit on it? We got this route here covered out to the outside as the ball's tipped up, and it's a good play. I would have lost my mind if Justin Jefferson came down with that tip. As the Minnesota Vikings settling here for another field goal, our defense is just doing the best they can in this Monday night game. But to reset things, starting off with the run, Najee Harris to the outside, no. And instead, we started off with a holding call. But maybe the pass will open things up here. So we're going to drop this one and float it in the window. That's a drop pass. Are you kidding me, George Pickens? And so 2nd and 20. We are doing everything right here, scrambling out. And we just need to throw this one away. And we get nailed for not even out of the pocket. And so now it's 3rd and 35. I hate to say it, but it's the second one we've been in this game, as we're going to hit this across the middle and it's intercepted. Tried to force the football here. This is the worst game we have ever played. Our offense is so unbelievably stagnant here as they go run play to the outside. We do fill up nicely with Justin Reed, but now they're going to the air. TJ Hawkinson, no. Screenplay, backside, don't even get the ball in. So we have a chance again to force them to another field goal. This would be absolutely ridiculous as they test it across, but no, TJ Hawkinson's in for a touchdown. 20-0 now in this football game. Cover 3, but the pass rush couldn't get there, and the ball just got thrown perfectly in. And I guess to rub salt on the wound, this is the worst. Is they're going to go ahead and run this one in, at least try to. Jones, no. And it's Peyton Wilson getting decked so hard, he becomes the platform for Jones to dive up over on a, as it looks like in this franchise, Justin Fields may not be the answer at quarterback. We gave him a 2-year deal. Luckily enough, we didn't give him a 5-year deal as we do go down. We have 70 yards of total offense, and there's a flag to start the play here. But Najee Harris getting chased down as the defense is going to get called with an offside. So a little bit of a bonus as Jimmy Ward's the one. Play action is going to bring out a pass here. And linking out is going to be Najee. He's got to fall forward, truck through a defender, carry himself for the first. But with that not working, now to the run play here. Back cut. Good job. First down. We just need this continuing. Good play to the outside as this ball in is going to be caught. And so things are maybe working here. I don't want to jinx it, but we're going to go out easily to Pat Freiermuth right away. Good truck through. So we're sitting now. Have to go ahead and get it. Is will be caught for Pickens again, and Pickens has got a lot of room to run. A good spin move on a no drip King Bennett. And so maybe it's too late, but we are driving down the field here as this run up the middle is not going to go anywhere, but the fourth quarter is going to be officially here. But we're still looking end zone here. Nice and easy out to the outside, underthrown a little bit. Third and gotta look underneath. It's going to be to Burden. Burden can't hold on, so we need to make this happen here. Scrambling out. It's a scramble drill. It's going to be Justin Fields, but we have no chance of getting ourselves in. Nothing has been working as they're going to go ahead and run this one down easily. As it looks like they may already be trying to run out the clock here, but we're going to bring a blitz. And they do go to the air quick. We're going to try to rush them. Maybe safety instead, an absolute dot. Joey Porter Jr. gets dimed up. This play is going to go almost the distance. We just need a stop to come out. Patrick Queen, a good wrap up. We're going to go play action here. No, run, actually, Aaron Jones, but a blitz. Can we get the pressure on? JJ McCarthy scrambles, fires, first down, of course, as they're going to go stretch play to the outside. We have nobody there. Reed can't make the tackle, and this game is all but over. Are you kidding me here? The Pittsburgh Steelers offensively are a no-show. We made the improvements. We got a good wide receiver, but with a bad quarterback, there's no chance to get him the ball. Is maybe we will see a switch sooner rather than later. And so going back to the menu, we are 3 games in. 2 games have had the worst offensive showings you can even imagine. And Baltimore's up. We could drop to 1-3 to start this season, and a lot of it is predicated on this man right here, Justin Fields. No good numbers, 51% completion percentage, a ton of bad ball. And so the question is, if this continues, do we go to Joe Milton, do we go to Stenson Bennett, or do we look at the quarterbacks available in the trade block? And it's funny, Zach Wilson went back to the New York Jets after his contract was up. Jordan Travis, Trey Lance, Marcus Mariota, Bailey Zapp over with the New York Giants. Now there's a ton of guys here that maybe we could go over, and so maybe Justin Fields' day is on the line here as we do go up against the Ravens here again. We lost to them pretty badly in week number 1 opening up the season. Obviously though, didn't have George Pickens, but it will be Calvin Austin starting off the game with a kick return. I feel bad about how much he's been buried on our depth chart, but our receiving room I think is good, very good across the board. But I think one of the things we need to get back to is running the football very heavily here. Najee Harris out to the outside, getting a good run. And I think it's honestly the less we throw it, the better. Justin Fields, good at handing off the football as we take this one to the outside. Can't outrun Trenton Simpson. And so we will have to throw it here on 3rd and 4. Stepping up, dumping it off to Najee Harris, trying to get up the field, and he does get the first down just barely. So man in motion here. Maybe quick to the outside. I do see him. We're going to hit Pat Freiermuth, truck ourselves forward. And so things looking decent here as we try to run this one up the middle. Do pick up another first down. But with this all said and done, what about a play action here? Sitting across as we're going to throw this into this window. Luther Burden managing to make the catch. Still not the best throw in the world, but we're able to fit it in. And so we're going to go right back to it here, the play action. But pressure coming. We have to throw this ball away. No, we get sacked. Van Noy came clear off the edge. Nobody blocking him. So just like that, our good drive may be over already as this run doesn't go anywhere. And so it's going to be a deep shot. We just have to put it up here. We're going to go up and over the top. Can we go to Pickens bringing it in? Absolutely not. And so a very long field goal from Boswell. Do we have the leg for it? And we do from 55 out. So we put up 3 on our opening drive. At least we're not going to get goose egg. But Lamar Jackson coming out now for the Ravens. Been on a little bit of a tear this year, but it looks like Derrick Henry's not going to be the one starting in the backfield. But I do worry about Mark Andrews. He absolutely beat us up last time as they go quick out to him. So 2nd and 8, 5 wide for Lamar. They're going to take the snap. Maybe a quick breaking route. No, backside. It's going to be caught by the running back, not getting up forward. So it was a first down where we have to go forward again. Blitz maybe this time is man coming in motion across the field. As with Mapu, we're going to come up, try to force this ball out quick. Backside throw is going to be completed. And we have no answer for Rashad Bateman as he torched us last time we played him. But Derrick Henry in now at running back. He hasn't gotten a carry yet today and won't get it here. Play action coming across out to the outside, open out of bounds as this screams read option, as it will be play action instead. As the ball's going to get tipped up, almost intercepted. You saw Alex Highsmith try to dive for it. So now it's 3rd and 1 here. Run with Derrick Henry or jet sweep option as they give it to the jet sweep out to the outside. Blocking good. He may be gone down the sideline as they're going to go ahead now and finally try to run it here. Good job from us stuffing it up. But at the 4-yard line, they're still not going to run it in. Instead, go out to Mark Andrews who stops short. As on 3rd and goal, they will try to run it. And can we fill it up? No. Derrick Henry plowing his way in as the Ravens jump up to an early lead here to start this 2nd quarter. So coming back out, can we go on a good drive here? We're going to scramble up and just dump this one off to Roman Wilson, who's actually going to get a 1st down, as I'm very, very happy with how that's looked so far. Is coming across the field. Can we get it in? Burden can't hold on. It was a bad throw leading behind him, but to make 3rd down more manageable, can we go ahead and run this one here as the hole does open up for Najee one-on-one with Kyle Hamilton as we push our way through. He's already got a good chunk of yards here on the day as we're going to now have to scramble out with Fields, and this is where we take off. We use his speed to get down the field here as we're going to break this out to the outside and just try to slide down. But there's the big play potentials. Again, we play the Ravens and Pickens gets banged up. What is his problem? That just means Bo Melton's going to have to come in for us and make some plays as we're going to hit this one out to the outside. Good catch on the sideline. Things will continue. Quick to the outside again. We're going to go to Burden. He's got another grab, but it's good to see that Pickens is back in as we're going to look for him here. Underneath settle route. Bad throw at his feet. And so it's 3rd and 6. We have to make the play here. Going across. I see it in the window. Roman Wilson can't hold on. That was a good ball thrown in. That time we can't get mad at Justin Fields. And so we are just going to take another field goal. Chris Boswell, 6-7 on the day. And so our defense needs to hold them now. We did a good job getting at least some points on the board as they go quick to the air. Out the outside. We almost jumped this one, but it's hit to Mark Andrews as they're going to go pass again. Outside open completed. We're struggling, but in cover 2 we're gonna pinch. I think that may be an answer for us. They do bring man in motion. Obvious passing situation now. Cover 2 out to the outside. McCreary's supposed to be out there as he gets juked out by Mark Andrews, but still in the cover 2 look. Quick across. No, underneath as TJ Watt does make the tackle going down. My only fear is though a corner route could absolutely burn us with man coming in motion here. Quick across as they do hit it. It's only gonna go up for about 7. So the 2-minute warning is here. We're going to sit it on it again underneath it as it is going to be caught again. But with the snap again, they're going to look end zone crossing our face. They're going to hit it and we're there. We just couldn't make the play. And the Ravens put up 2 scores on 2 very long drives as they throw it right over our head as the kick will be up and good. 6-14, still a 1-score game. And I want to try to equalize it here as we're going to go to the air. Quick out to Pickens. Pickens one-on-one. Good spin move getting through and he can't truck forward. Problem is we're going to need a deep ball somewhere to come into play. As we're going to test this one out to the outside. A bad throw to Luther Borden, and he can't bring it in. As now we just need to pick this one up here. We're going to go curl route out to the outside underneath. Not caught. And so just as I thought I wanted to maybe clap back here, tie up this football game, we have to punt it away. And the problem is I think we're making good reads in this game. We just can't get anything rolling. And so they will go ahead now to the air. Quick across the middle, and they get through us once again. Lamar Jackson is just having his ways. They go pass here again. Out to the outside. TJ Watt there to make a big tackle. As maybe Peyton Wilson on the blitz could get us just a little bit of pressure off of this side. We're coming with Michael Carter as well and actually going to fake it. Drop to it. Good sack from Highsmith. And the dialed up blitz did happen to get in there. With the clock winding down, we're going to flex everybody back as they go play action. Maybe across us as they're going to take a shot here. Reed, interception. Such a big play there for us as we're going to take this to the outside. Justin Reed, good spin move as we get out past the 20. But with 20 seconds left, we are probably going to take this to halftime here. Unless we can get a good run with Najee. But this is all going to be it here with this run. Unless we can do something crazy. As Najee Harris to the outside, his best run of the day. But we'll still take it into halftime. But the Ravens will be the ones starting with the football here today. As I expect them to run the ball more in this second half. Derrick Henry, I think he's only got 1 or 2 carries. As it will be a pass coming out. Slant route, no. Concept, hit it out to Mark Andrews. But after the gain of 4, they're going to go run play here now. Up the middle. He's got room to run and the 1st down. But we're going to blitz. Patrick Queen up the middle. Pressure coming. Great sack from Peyton Wilson. We dialed up the defense perfectly again as maybe a screen play, but I do expect a pass. Letting the clock run out. We're going to hit it maybe across our heads as we were there again to make the play and we just missed it. Rashad Bateman getting forward. We're struggling in coverage here, but they will give it to Derrick Henry and it's a great tackle. And so 2nd and 17. Quick out to the outside. We're there to bottle that one up. And so 3rd and 9. Pass coming out again. We're there. Maybe we held them short and we did. And so on 4th and inches, it's going to be them going for it. This could turn the tides of this game. Run up the middle. Derrick Henry, we stuff him short. Defense once again coming up clutch here. Peyton Wilson making the play. A man in motion coming across for our pass attempt. Hitting Pickens underneath. A little bit of room to run here as we're going to get out of bounds after the 1st. Now to Najee Harris up the middle. Decent way to push forward as maybe we'll just continue to do it here. Up the middle again, getting ourselves forward. Almost the 1st down. But on 3rd and 1, I want to be able to pick this one up as we do. As we do have a seam up past the 40. And so maybe we'll just continue it. Continue just to lean on this running attack here with Najee Harris getting down the field. So we'll go back to it again. This time they're pressing in the box very, very hard. But the ball comes out. Luckily enough, we recover it. But we're going to trust it. Not get away from it. Another run here. This time, the hole does open up well, as it's Najee Harris weaving his way to the outside, inside the 10-yard line. And so we're going to go back to it here again, up the middle, trucking through Trenton Simpson. So can an RPO get in here? We're going to go out to Roman Wilson. No blocking, though, as we can't get forward. And so 3rd and goal. We're going to try to push this into the end zone. We're going to go forward. No, we get hit. And so 4th and goal. Can we put this one in? Scrambling around here, Justin Fields, we're going to take off, get into the end zone, we make it work, and we're going to go for a 2-point conversion here, as we're going to try to tie up this football game here late, sitting across, sitting in this window, throw it, no, it's a bad throw, waited just too long, Kyle Hamilton gets down, and so they're going to go ahead and run it to start off their drive, big hit up the middle. I don't know if they're going to start trying to run at the clock yet, but they are bringing man in motion out behind them, as they will go out to him. Do we have the speed to close? And we do. But I hate to see it on the ground. Looks like Peyton Wilson's banged up. As now they're going to go pass out to the outside. Something crossing. As we're there. Michael Carter, interception. Oh my goodness. Can we take this the distance here? We know Lamar Jackson's going to be coming out to the side of the screen, but we have the lead. Our defense stepping up when we need them. Our offense may be horrendous, but Michael Carter, the free agent pickup for us at the slot corner role. We're able to use him out to get the pick. As we do force our 2nd turnover of the day, as this one is up and good. But the question is now, can we keep this lead? Derrick Henry going in. Now he's going in motion. Kind of expected there. Maybe something underneath. No, out to Mark Andrews. Quick to the outside. Michael Carter, bad job in coverage there after the pick 6. Jason Pinnock now in. A little bit of a dime look here. Man in motion here. Pass play to the outside. We're sitting on it. They're going to throw it the other way. Almost a diving play. But on 2nd and 1, they will go run. Do we fill? And we do. Can we hold him short? And so 3rd and inches. They do go run. Justin Reed. Can we hold him short? We do. Our defense continue to make plays. But the Ravens here risking it. Going for it. This one, pass attempt out to Mark Andrews, and the stick concept work. And so the drive will continue here. Play action. We're rolling out with it. Lamar Jackson, look at the other side. It's caught somehow. So the 2-minute warning is almost here. Up the seam, though, they do hit Mark Andrews. And just like that, they're down to the 2. As they are going to go QB power off beat. And it will be Mapu holding him short. Maybe to the air now. Quick to the outside. Minka, can we get there? No. And so Baltimore Ravens do put up a touchdown. But they're going to go for 2 here. Try to make it easier on him. Run play. Minka, can we fill? We do. We just need a field goal. And somehow this miserable performing Steelers team could get to 2-2. Bo Melton on the return. A good return would be beautiful. Coming down. Can we block Kyle Hamilton? Bo Melton's got a lane. Bo Melton getting us to the 36. We're going to start out just nice and easy. Going to the air here. Sitting underneath as it's intercepted. Are you kidding me? He didn't run with the out route, and we need to make a stop. George Pickens is hurt too on the play. Are you kidding me? Derrick Henry to the outside. He's got it. Derrick Henry, 1st down, more gone. Baltimore Ravens score again off the turnover, as now we will be down by 8 points. But Bo Melton, we got to do it again here. Good return last time. This time, not going to happen. And so I do want to try test a deep ball first, either Pickens or Luther Borden, as Borden's open. Oh, can this ball please fall in? No. Are you kidding me? We had the opportunity, as we are going to run a 4 verticals concept here again. This time, up and over the top. Don't even have time to get the ball out. And so now it's about picking up the 1st down. Are you kidding me? We're going to hit this crosser. It's going to be Burden getting up the field, not getting the 1st down. We're going to burn a timeout. Harris, we just need to pick this one up. Going forward, falling down. We're going to go hurry up right after it, as we're going to go ahead and snap it here. Leaking out, no. We're going to scramble out, actually, as I'm going to test this shot now. Doing not falling in. Are you kidding me? As we're just looking. Again here, up and over the top, Burden one-on-one. Can we bring it in? No. At this point, nothing is hitting on this drive for us. As maybe this crosser will fall in, though. Moore getting the grab. Hurry up. Actually, burn a timeout, as my hope is one of these comebacks can get us in a really good position, as we're actually going to see Roman Wilson. Roman Wilson holding on to it. We're going to burn our last timeout. And so with press coverage on the outside, can we make this work here? Pickens getting run off, as we do get the ball out, as we just need a shot to open itself up, as we're going to hit this in the window. Roman Wilson coming up clutch on the final drive. It's going to come down to a 2-point conversion. So we just need the spacing looks to work here, as we're going to hit it in the window. No. Are you kidding me? Intercepted. We got the touchdown, but couldn't fit it in. The coverage from the Ravens just too good there. And so it's going to be down to an onside kick. Justin Reed kicking it. Ball down. Oh my goodness, we have the football. There's no way we have life here. One-on-one, Pickens. I just feel like I have to test it. If our luck's on our side, and it's not. But we need to get to the 40-yard line. That's about what we need to do here, is we're going to roll it, just throw it down. So can we get there? One-on-one. We're going to throw it. No, we get hit again. So 4th and 10. Can we go ahead, scramble out, throw it? No, the pressure's on us, and every opportunity that we got wouldn't go our way. And so the Ravens are going to escape in this game here. We swipe Lamar Jackson's ankles. It's a little bit of a middle finger to him, but we fall in this one. I want to take a look at the stats. Maybe a better game from Justin Fields, except for our offensive line didn't do that great. I think our completion percentage was still pretty abysmal, but looking at it, we threw for 43%, 153 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, but Najee Harris ran the ball very effectively. As I would say, it's a better day. Nothing crazy, but it's enough here to earn himself another start. But now that we're a quarter away through the season, team stats, worst offense, passing numbers, absolute worst, rushing, at least we're not dead last, but points per game, only the Giants are behind us. While passing defense, we are dead last in the NFL. Our rushing defense, though, continues to be pretty good. So the upgrades with Justin Reed, Minka Fitzpatrick, and those guys all still not paying off, while we do allow the second most points in the league. But one of the things that is killing us right now is third down conversions. We're 8 for 31 on this season. That's a number that will not win you any football games. 10% less than the New York Giants, but our defense is still holding strong as one of the better defensive red zone percentage team. But heading into this next week, I do have a decision that I want to make just in case things continue along this track. Joe Milton will be getting some extra XP bonuses as he will try to maybe compete for this starting job. And so there is going to be a shift in tide as we do go in to play the Cincinnati Bengals at Heinz Field. Still refusing to call it Acura Stadium. If you're a real Pittsburgh fan, you understand. As to start the day, it will be the Bengals starting off with the ball. Lipton coming down, part of No Drip Gang. And so Joe Burrow coming out hot start to the year, 9 touchdowns, 1 interception through 4 games. As when we're trying to rebuild our passing defense, this is not a good move as it will be passed quick underneath out to the outside. Will hit Peyton Wilson slow in coverage as it is a big hit, but now it's to the air real quick out to the outside. It will be completed to T. Higgins on this opening drive. They're going to be rolling pass underneath. Maybe we could sit on it. We're giving chase as the ball is thrown away. Just barely, as we do get pressure on Joe Burrow. And so they're 5 wide here. We're sitting on it. They hit it right behind our head, and T. Higgins has got the catch. They haven't gotten Zach Moss involved yet, but we'll hear on this run as we feel nicely. But I think they're going to go back to it. No play action, sitting out underneath. No, crossing us as it is going to be a touchdown. Just barely. Was that ball poked out? No. T. Higgins in for an opening drive score. The Bengals going up 7-0 early. But Najee Harris had his best game of the season last week as we're going to start it off here with a run. And Najee Harris looking to tie up this game early. Not fast enough to break free, but a good 40-yard run, the longest of the season here. As maybe if we just continue not to pass the ball, we'll be doing good here as we try to truck it through. And Najee Harris gone. Touchdown, 2 plays running the football as a good return set it up, but it was 2 phenomenal rushes as it is going to be 7-7 here now in this football game with the PAT getting through. And so sitting back, they're going to go to the air here again underneath. No, crosser floating right behind us. It's going to get in for the catch again. T. Higgins off to a crazy start on the day, but Joe Burrow is already hot in this football game. That is crazy as they hit this one underneath, caught by the tight end as he's trying to fight his way forward. Teams are just refusing to run the football on us as they do here now. Right as I say, they do pick up the first. Sitting in heavy cover 3 looks so far into this game. We need to get away from it, go to man, but it is run up the middle and we do fill it well. Will be another pass play coming out here. Sitting underneath. No, deep shot. What are we doing? It's a broken coverage. Are you kidding me? It's a cover 3. We needed our guy up and over the top, and for some reason Joey Porter Jr. didn't go, and just like that, T. Higgins strikes again in this ball game, already up over 100 yards for him. So we need to go after it again here. Is there going to be in a strict cover 2? No. Pressing cover 3s. We're going to test a deep shot in the first play of this drive, and it is going to be caught by Pickens. We may have ourselves in the midst of a shootout, but with no linebackers in the blocks, we're going to go back to Najee Harris here on the run. Najee coming free is a good spin move, is going to put us down for another run of 15. He's got 3 carries for 81 yards on the day, but now it's going to be blitz off the left side where we're going to try to sneak it, run it inside as we're going to try to force our way through. And so instead we are going to fake it to him. Have a nice little rollout look here. Try to hit underneath. We're going to go to Najee Harris, fighting his way forward down now to the 2. So can we press it in with Najee? Diving forward. Touchdown. We tied up this game. 14 points in the first quarter is great, but the Bengals also have 14, so we're just tied up again. And so now they're going to run it. No, play action, rolling across. It's another man wide open here. Are you kidding me? They get to the 40 right away. Man coverage, zone coverage, nothing is working for us as it will maybe be the end of the first quarter finally. But men in motion here, and look at the split that we have right now. We have nobody open as it is going to be back throw to throw, and they come out as completely out of position, and it wouldn't even let me switch the play. Oh my goodness. We are getting schemed out of existence right now. The Bengals already have over 200 and something passing yards in this game. It's actually insane as they are going to bring us down here at the 30. Still good return, but we're going to try to continue to run this football here up the middle. Not going to work this time around. And so instead, we are going to go back to the air. Nice and easy. Dump it off to Pat Freiermuth a little bit low, but we're still able to complete it for the first. We need this run to fit in here. They stack the box. We're going to take it to the outside. We have the space of the corner. No way with Najee Harris we're able to get all the way out there. But Pat Freiermuth does go down on this play. And so it will be another run here. Najee open again. This is the key to our team as the spin move is going to take us down to the 2-yard line. 8 carries, 141 yards on the day. So now we're going to do it again here. Up the middle, run. Another one on the day. 143 yards now. And so if nothing's going to work offensively, defensively, we're just going to rush the quarterback here. But they throw a blitz perfectly right behind us. And of course, we miss the tackles. That one gets in. Maybe they're going to settle down. They do run this football here, scraping across. Highsmith, we couldn't bring him down. 3rd and inches. But it's 3rd and inches here. They're going to go quick pass out to the outside. Couldn't knock the ball out. So things will continue. Something quick breaking underneath, almost on top of it. We're going to start to go blitz heavy here, spinning across. Joe Burrow is going to have an opportunity to scramble. We have to chase him down, and we do. And so 3rd and 4, can we get ourselves off the field? Please, man in motion, as it will be a pass. Underneath, sitting, diving, couldn't, and we do knock the ball out. It's sad that this is just a win for us, because thank goodness. And so we're going to be getting the ball back here. It's going to be Najee Harris going to work completely. I have no reason to pass the football. We're going to go ahead here and run it with him. Up the middle, look for a hole, push ourselves forward for 3. It's actually with everybody stacked. We may try a shot here. Something over the top as we're going to hit it back shoulder the big tight end as we get it in. A great play there as the 2-minute warning is called. We're going to go quick to the air. Underneath as it will be Roman Wilson getting the catch. Now an RPO look. If they run with it here, as they're going to go ahead, run this one up the middle, try to fall forward, 3rd and 1. But we have timeouts to burn. And I think just picking up the first down is way more important than anything else here as we go to run it, fight our way forward, no 4th and 1. And I was thinking about fake punting it, but we are just going to go ahead and beam this one away with their box stacked. They're going to go ahead and fair catch it at the 10-yard line. So to the air. How will it look here? Out to the outside. They throw it. And why not jump up, Justin Reed? Quick question. As that should have worked out for us here. But now quick to the outside. We are here going down to the 30. But not a man coverage across the board. Any in-breaking route, we should be all over as they dump it. No, we missed the tackle. Are you kidding me? And so we're going to go cover 4. Quick to the breaking route again. Out to the outside. Tackle him in bounds. No, we can't even bring him down. They're going to pass it again. Quick. In. Out. No, they throw it right over top of our heads. So what about a blitz play? Sawyer getting in. Underneath route going down. But we're going to sit in the cover 2 look instead. Deep shot to the end zone. Instead, they're going to hit it right across. It's now to the 5, but it is going to take it to halftime. And luckily enough, it's a tied football game here. And even better, we're starting with the football. Bo Melton back to return. Our return specialist this year. He's been so good for us as we're going to take it, try to find ourselves a hole. But it's great because we can get back to the ground game here. Another run. This hole opening up again here, getting up for 3. But we're just going to stick with it here. Up the middle again. No, the blocking for Sumanello. And so it's 3rd and 6. And I love this. Officially, Luther Burden hit over his numbers as it is going to be a pass out to him that we do hit underneath, but he is a superstar, and that's huge for the development of him as it looks like possibly a mid blitz here. No, they drop to it. As we're going to sit across, as we're going to throw this one. And it's Burden again on the catch. He drops it because the pass was behind him. Are you kidding me? Well, 2nd and 10. We're going to go another run play, but they're bottling it up better in the second half. So it's 3rd and long. One-on-one here. Sitting across. We're going to throw it as we do hit it to Roman Wilson. Barely. Could have been an interception to Geno Stone, but it still just barely worked out. Run play again. We're trying to follow our blockers, but our blockers are holding us up. Sumanello just struggling here today, being a really bad blocker. So we're going to quick out to the outside. It's going to be caught by Washington. No yards. So on 3rd and 3. Big pickup opportunity. Darnell Washington can't hold on to the football. The drops are killing us. And so we need to punt this one away. Johnston, the ball is going to be up and it's going to be, they're going to let it go. Maybe it could hit one of them. No, instead it's going to fall down at the 15. So it's still a tied football game here. Sitting across, out to the outside, hit it right underneath as we're stacking the box here. Something quick as they do hit it, and it is going to be caught by Renfro. Bengals almost up to 400 yards of offense on the day. So they're going to hit this one quick to the outside. Really, really bad coverage from Joey Porter as they're going to go ahead and pass it again here. Underneath, this time, 1st down again. But now they're going to go to the air. Out to the outside, no, across the middle again. Hunter Renfro got it as they're going to go ahead and run this one. Again, up the middle, it's going to go for 5. But will a blitz work? That's a big question here. Slant route coming out. Actually, screenplay, but Jack Sawyer gets the sack. A member partially of No Drip Gang, as him getting in there is huge. Instead of saying it's a bad thing, we'll make fun of it. Have a little bit of fun. As our No Drip King gets down to make it a 3rd and 4. But we're sitting now wide look. Going to be out to the outside. That could have been an interception. But the Bengals up for a field goal. Evan McPherson no longer here, but the kick's still making it through. And so we're down by 3 in this game. Still a comeback score type situation, as it will be Justin Fields on the run getting a QB draw. But we're going to get Najee Harris back involved here. It's another run for him getting forward up for 12, as we're just going to continue to feed him here. If he's going to have some success, as I see this hole opening up, as we do get another run of 10, as we are just winning a game with Najee Harris here. This is absolutely insane. As this hole maybe trying to fight our way through. We hit it well, but our inability to pass is going to be detrimental eventually here, as we do break through, try to go for the truck. But Najee, 20 carries, 193 yards. Maybe we can get him up over 200 here on this run. Up the middle, I see the hole fighting through. But shout out our offensive line for the day that they're having, as we just want to pick up this first down and more. One-on-one, fighting through. Najee couldn't win it, but up the middle. Can we do enough to get it in? It's Lipton in on the run. No drip gang getting forward, but Lipton in here again on the run, going forward. Can Lipton get it in? And no drip gang. John Lipton, North Dakota State man, getting in for the touchdown is huge. Rocking the number 11, which you should be rocking number 29. Should be rocking a Zenith helmet with some gloves, but instead, it's just an outfit choice. But nonetheless, he gets into the end zone for us. And so the Bengals are going to be playing from behind. Interesting here, as we do have the lead here, as we get blocked up. Are you kidding me? Joe Burrow breaking free through tackles. That should not be happening. Felt like with Mapu, we just locked onto that defender there, or offender, trying to block us, as they will go to the run now. Coming up the middle, good hit, couldn't fit it through. And now blitz play coming out, screen play to the outside. Micah Fitzpatrick, what was that play? They threw it away, as the offense will get called for a pass interference. I don't know what was that. And so now they're going to go to the air here, quick to the outside, maybe no, underneath, second and 12. They're going to motion T. Higgins in the background and then go bring him out. It's another pass, one-on-one. Minka, what are we doing in coverage there? Getting absolutely burned, now down at the 5. Are you kidding me here? As now they go play action. Across, end zone shot, touchdown right over our head. Joe Burrow getting in for 420 and is now his 4th touchdown. And so once again, we're in another swing game. We have to get it to roll. Calvin Austin on the return, down by 3. We need a touchdown. The 2-minute warning is gone in past. But Najee Harris has had himself quite a day today. They're going to start here with an offsides penalty, and that's going to stop the clock. But we did go ahead and decline it, only because we got the yards out of it. So 2nd and 3. Another penalty. They're going to get called for the same exact thing here, as this catch isn't made. So we'll take the free yards here. So I'm going to look for Luther Burden over the top if they don't play it. But what is that coverage there? Is we're going to scroll out with Justin Fields. We have room to run here down the sideline. Justin Fields, the block's getting picked up, but we stay in bounds. Maybe should have gotten out of it. But we're going to scramble out again here. This time, just have to throw it away. So now we just need to pick up a first down here, sitting out. We're going to throw it. It's a bad ball. Wilson has to make the catch. And so 3rd and 10. Run here. As we risk it to run the football, make it 4th and 2. But with the clock winding down, we moved ourselves into field goal range, where this kick will be up and good from Chris Boswell to tie up the game. 19 seconds remaining. And so it's all going to be these last 19 seconds of the game. Can we make some plays? A really good return out, as they're just going to be fighting for field goal range. We need to go quick underneath. And we missed the tackle from Peyton Wilson. Timeout again. But they're going to go ahead here. Try to throw this one underneath again. We do manage to hold them, but they let the runoff go. Didn't burn a timeout. Don't understand that one, as overtime is going to be here. But in overtime, it will be us starting with the football here. Calvin Austin on the return. Could we open it up here? We got a little bit of space, and we couldn't run around it. John Lipton, good enough on the block. But I think our only option here is just to feed Najee Harris as they go run to start. So we're going to continue, though. Try to push it down, as it will be a trap play that works out. And Najee Harris breaking through a career day, as he's going to go ahead and celebrate jumping into the end zone, as our team is celebrating and this game is over. Najee Harris carrying us to a win. I need to see how many rushing yards he finished up with, because that was insane. Justin Fields, 8 for 12, 121, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but rushing 296, 4 touchdowns, 26 rushes. An incredible day across the board. Our receiver didn't really do much, but Najee Harris, what a freaking day. And well, after last episode, we did run for 200 and something yards with Najee Harris. The mock draft has released finally. Taking a look at it now, I want to see, what do they say the Steelers are going to take? Caleb Downs out of Ohio State. We haven't jumped into the draft all too much, and as you can see, it moved across the country, so a lot to catch up on here. But the problem is there are quarterbacks available for us. None of them seem to be going in the first round outside of Arch Manning. But Nico also there out of Tennessee, just barely missed him going to the Buccaneers. He's a top 5 quarterback as well. But some of the ones I am interested in as well is Jackson Arnold, Dante Moore out of Oregon. He's a tall, big guy with a strong arm. Drew Aller, a Penn State guy, so keeping him in Pennsylvania would be nice. Down here, Kyle McCord and a Brock Vandergriff out of Kentucky. He could be decent if his stats do point us in a correct direction. But through the first 5 games of the season, Justin Fields, 713 yards, 3 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. That's abysmal. While running the football, Justin Fields done a decent job on the ground, but Najee Harris, 513 yards. Granted, a lot came in the last game here, but he catapults himself up in first into the league in terms of receiving yards while passing. We're spreading the ball out pretty well. Rondale Moore not getting the targets I would have hoped. Calvin Austin there as well. Brevin Jordan brought him in, and Bo Melton, who's done really good in the receiving role for us. But the thing is, we are getting some trade offers for Justin Fields. Giants offering up Darius Slayton and a 3rd round pick. Max Melton at corner plus a 3rd and a 7th. Elijah Moore 3rd, 2 7th rounders. Some of these trades are very, very tempting just to hit the reset button on the season. But if we move on from Justin Fields, I don't know if it's going to come until after the season because we have a lot of work still to do. But playing the Green Bay Packers this week in Heinz Field, we need Najee Harris to continue that hot streak, but we are playing a very good defensive line. As please strip that stadium down. Asecure is not the name, but with Justin Reed kicking us off here today, it will be our defense stepping on the field first. As part of No Drip Gang, will be the one back to return here. Lipton almost made the tackle, but Jordan Lum comes onto the field after a very interesting start to the season. Started out hot, 7 touchdowns and 1 interception. Last 2 games, 0 touchdowns, 3 picks. But I'm also worried about Josh Jacobs today at running back. He will be a threat, but we fill early with Peyton Wilson as I feel confident in our team enough to run some man-to-man looks today. Is this one up the middle? It's good tackle. And so already we have him to a 3rd and long, 3rd and 8. We're going to go cover 3 now, get away from the man-to-man look, sit underneath. I'm watching the tight end across. This is going to come back the other way. We can't knock out the football. And so the Packers are going to get a 1st down on their opening drive. And so back to some man-to-man looks as they go run up the middle with Minkah Fitzpatrick. We fill as we're going to continue. They just want to run the ball consistently on us, but we are just starting out good. And so it's a 3rd and long. We're sitting into the outside here. They're going to dump this one off, but pressure does get there from Highsmith. And so Dunn, part of No Drip Gang, will be the one booting this away with Bo Melton. We're going to let this one bounce into the end zone, and it will. So we're going to start out the 20. And so to start this game off, it's got to be Najee Harris, right? After his success last week, we're going to go to it again here. Najee getting up for 3. And so now to the air. Can we just have some success? I just want to do something right here as Frymouth hangs on. But 3rd and 6 early here. We got to put this one in as I see it underneath. Can we get this ball? No, Moore can't hang on. And so will be an early punt from us as Johnson's going to be the one to boot this away. As Joby's going to come down, force a fair catch. As the Packers coming back out, going 5 wide here. We need to sit on something as they're going to take a deep shot up and over the top. It will be completed, and it will be a touchdown. Joey Porter Jr. getting burned off the line in press coverage. And the Packers are going to put up a score right away here on this 2nd drive of the game from them. Jordan Love just able to float it on in there. And so our team's going to have to come back out and respond to an easy Packers touchdown. And so to respond, maybe we do take a deep shot, but they're blitzing. We're going to scramble out here. Look across the fields. I do see him behind. It's Luther Burden with the catch. Not the best ball placed in, but after a good return and 1 good pass, we're already up past midfield. But now we can set back down with Najee Harris. A counter run play coming out here as we're going to try to take it to the outside. Only get 3. It's not the same kind of success we had last week, but it doesn't matter as long as we can find holes. But now it's 3rd and 5. We need to be able to convert here. Burden sitting across. He can't hold on to the football. And so Boswell into attempted field goal here. Put at least 3 up on the board for us. It's the wind against us, but we do manage to convert. And so no more throws over the top as the Packers do take back over here. Go play action. We're going to be sitting on any sort of thing as they throw it underneath and it's not converted. I just want to be able to trust our corners. Give me something here as this throw to the outside is going to be on top. Porter better coverage, but he still lets up the 1st as they're going to settle back down. Actually go play action with it again here. Something crossing as it will be out to the outside. Porter getting burned as maybe a blitz could work out now as they run right and we're all over TJ Watt cleaning. But it will be now some double coverage across the board, but it's still completed. This time we're McCreary letting it up. We're struggling to stop the Packers right now as they go more pass attempts here. Quick to the outside, and we get burned behind. This Packers receiving core has just had our numbers so far. Man in motion, though. We bring the blitz against a draw play, and every time we blitz, they seem to run the football. The problem is we're asking for Jordan Love to beat us, and it is just happening here as they go pass attempt again. This time out to the outside, complete short of the first down, but this is a big 3rd and 4. We need to sit on it here. Quick to the corner as it will be knocked down, and so the Packers will come in and go ahead and attempt a field goal to bring it to 10-3 in this game. So we're not too far behind. Still a 1-score game. I can be happy about that. But so far it's 147 yards to 35 yards on the day. That's it. But Borden gets open. We just completely miss him. Passing the football has just proven to be so unbelievably difficult here as Najee Harris finds himself a hole. But can he pull forward on this first down here? Up the middle, the hole does open up for him, and he trucks through one up to the 45. Things are looking solid here as we go play action. Sitting it across as we're going to fire this in. Burden's got another grab. Pickens hasn't gotten as active today, but I like the way Burden's making it happen. As we go underneath the Pickens, he can't hold on. As we're going to settle down, run this football here again. Najee Harris up the middle, got himself a little bit of a lane. And so can we pick this up here? Zone run play up the middle. Good step to the side here to pick up the first. And so this drive will continue here. Really, really good job. We got a Najee out of the backfield now. He's getting up to the 5, fighting forward to the 4. And can we put this in here? Scrambling out. Looking corner. Maybe we could fit it in. Darnell Washington's got the touchdown. The backup tight end, the big body guy there, one-on-one with Cooper, the linebacker, and him at 6'7". He's a guy that can win this basketball type situation as we tie up this game now against the Packers. But with the 2-minute warning coming past, we know the Packers are going to have to throw the football here to get back in. It will be Christian Watson underneath, and already he opens up with a big gain. Zone coverage proving not fruitful for us at all here. Is any sort of crosser coming out? No, it's a massive sack. Benton, the one getting in there to make it happen as the clock will continue to run here, but they do snap in man coverage, and it's the tight end getting loose here down the field, stiff arming a man through. Luckily we chase, but Luke Musgrave here absolutely burns us. A slant route backside will be tipped up. Oh my goodness, almost an easy interception, but they're in scoring position as we're going to run out here. It will be an easy sack for TJ Watt, but we got him flustered there, able to scramble out right into the sack. But now it's going to be 4 verticals. We're rolling as they throw this one underneath. Good tackle there by the corner. That's Reed there, and so it's 4th and 14. Packers trying to settle for 3 points after a decent drive in the 2-minute warning, and the kick is up and good for No Drip Gang. And unless we can get a good return here, we're going to take it to halftime. As with Calvin Austin, we're going to take this from very, very deep. Good block here from Wilson as we're going to cut this one back, and there's nothing for us. And so all we're going to do is run the ball once and take this one to halftime up the middle. We have a little bit of a hole going through. Najee 8 carries for 53 yards in this first half. Good job from him. But in this second half, we are returning the football. Very, very nice here, Calvin Austin on the return. We need Fields to step up in the passing game if we want any chance to win this game, as Austin gets a good return. We do have the best special teams unit in football right now, so that's one benefit to how this season's been going. But we do line Pickens up in the backfield here. If it's man-to-man coverage, we can kind of sit on it here. We're going to go out to Harris. Harris can't break a tackle, and because we lost 5, we have to go to the air here again. Justin Fields dropping back. Any sort of crosser maybe come open, but this coverage is locked down, and so this is not a good look at all here. Sitting across, we're going to jump it. No way it's jumped up and intercepted like that. The linebacker who was tight with Luther Borden, Edgerrin Cooper, we tried to throw it up and over his head. It didn't work, and the Packers are going to have the ball as we're going to go ahead and just try to hold these Packers to a field goal now with their starting field position. I am really upset with that play there as they go run again. Not for much. It's Highsmith Bottles, but it's 3rd and 5 here. Blitz coming out again. We have a free rusher, and it's a bad ball, and so we dialed up the blitz perfectly. I don't think Joey Porter Jr. was that good in coverage, but after the interception, we just hold the Packers here 2-3 points up on the board. No Drip Gang putting it through again, so I guess still our only avenue to push the ball is going to be running the football here. Stretch play not working there, but we're going to try to run it again here. Trap play up the middle. I see the hole. It's Najee Harris gone here, breaking to the left side, and so Najee's just having himself a day again and again as we're going to hit it to Freiermuth underneath for another first down, and I feel like we're making better strides here. But Pickens on the crosser is going to be open. If only we could deliver a football, that'd be nice. As we are just suffering underneath Fields right now. We are just not getting things to work. As the bad ball there doesn't even allow Burden to run. And so it's 3rd and 5. We have to convert. We're going to go quick out to the outside. And no, it's not even a good ball put in there to Freiermuth. And so Boswell's going to come in to attempt a 55-yard field goal. Does have the leg, but it is just off and missed. So Boswell, who's been very good for us all season long, finally his first missed field goal on this season. And with the Packers coming back out, we're looking for any sort of deep crosser here. They throw it too quick to the outside. We bottle up Musgrave, but I'm expecting them to go back to the run with Josh Jacobs. So they don't actually. Quick to the outside. We're sitting on it. No, a corner route comes wide open, and that's Joey Porter Jr.'s fault. 100% there, as it's another long touchdown for Christian Watson. We're in cover 4. He's supposed to be up and over the top there. Cover 4 should protect against that corner route perfectly. But he is zone coverage, just not good for us, as the Packers in this game now will go up 23-10. But wait, it could be actually more here, as they are going for the 2-point conversion. 5 wide, something quick across the middle. We're going to sit on it with Wilson. As any in-breaking route, we should be all over, as it will be Julian Love going down, not quite getting it. And so Jordan Love doesn't quite get it. We're going to go to the kickoff. Now only down 12 in this game. So coming out, I do want to take a deep shot with Pickens one-on-one. We're going to go ahead and put it a ball up, but it is going to be overthrown. Could have been intercepted. You see the amount of bad passes we're making right now? This is actually insane. Quick out to Roman Wilson. Couldn't even throw it in front of him, as it's very clear that it's all going to depend on how we're playing here. As we're going to scroll out with Fields, and we're going to pick it up on the legs here. If Justin Fields can't complete a ball, at least he can run for it now. But we need this to open himself up here. Scrambling around again here. Fields, we're just going to take off down the sideline, and we may have a lot of room here. Getting chased down by the corner, Eric Stokes. And so those are some good plays there as they go run defense. Wow, bottle us up perfectly. So we'll go back to the air, sitting on it. Luther Burden beats Jai Alexander, but it's just a bad ball again. And so with it being 3rd and 12, we're going to go screenplay. Let this one come out, as it's going to be Burden just bottled up immediately. And so another field goal for Chris Boswell. This time it should be up and good from 44 yards. And so we bring it to a 9-point game. Still 2 scores back, but now the Packers coming back out. They're going to go air to start, as it will be hit across the middle. Good defense, but I'm putting Jason Pinnock on Christian Watson right now. Hopefully the speed can work a little bit better for us. They're going to hit this across the middle, and it is going to be another one of our guys getting burned. And so at this point, I'm inclined to just go zone coverage for the rest of this game. But then again, we've seen Joey Porter Jr. completely get burned. As this one long drawn out play, screen pass coming over with Patrick Queen. We make a good play. And so I formation. What about blitz? We can maybe bottle it up, stretch play to the outside. We are scraping all the way across to bring him down. And so it is 3rd and 8. We're sitting on it here. I see him across the middle. They're going to dump it off to Josh Jacobs, but it's short. And so our offense will come back out. We got to get something rolling here. Something rolling. Justin Fields. The pass blocking is actually pretty good, and it's just going to give us another opportunity to run down the field here, as we're going to slide down at the 45. 4 verticals concept here, as our offensive line just continuing to do a very good job as we hit it out to Najee Harris. Najee Harris has got a lot of room. He's going to get us to the opposite 40. So things continuing. Maybe breaking quick out to the outside. Going to hit Pickens here. Finally, that may be his first catch of the game. So maybe we take an end zone shot here. Just get us back into this game, as we're going to hit this one up. It will be Pickens jumping, and he makes the catch. Finally coming alive with him late when we need it here. We're going to make this a 1-point game if we do go for 2, but I think it'll still be safe if we take the PAT, because then it will still just be a field goal difference in this one, as we go up and over the top of Xavier McKinney. Former New York Giant there, former almost all-pro, as we will just take the PAT, as it's a good job from Boswell. And so on defense, our only goal here is going to be make a stop. We want to get this back in our hands here. Give it to Justin Fields. Let him go crazy here. We go blitz. They go hit across the middle, and it will be Jalen Reed. And the problem is we just give up 300-yard passer after 300-yard passer. This is ridiculous here, as Josh Jacobs has just not had a need for himself in this game at all, as Musgrave holds on to this one. But maybe on 2nd and 1 they will run, and they do with Josh Jacobs. We're there to fill and hold him, maybe short. No, Packers are going to get another first down here late. But this is where we have to start burning the timeouts, because the 2-minute warning is here, as it will be a run with Josh Jacobs, and we need to make these tackles. But here we go again, another run play here. We bottle it up here again, burn another timeout. And so can we make it happen here? They go blitz, pass the outside. It's Musgrave breaking a tackle. We still have to hold him short, but no, he gets the first down. And so it's not enough, as the Packers do win this close game, 22-20. Just taking knees here, as we're going to look on to next week. That loss does lead us into the bye week, week number 7. After the loss of the Green Bay Packers, we do have some media questions for us to go ahead and answer. And they want to ask us, how successful has our play calling been this season? And focusing on the offense, not good. Completely not good across the board. Passing game has been horrendous, and they're quizzing us on how many first downs we've got. We've probably gotten less than 10 first downs a game. I'm going to be completely honest here. I am reaching at straws on this one, and they are getting mad at us, saying we should spend more time studying our analytics. Okay, that's an interesting question. Madden, way to draw that one up. With the bye also, I want to take a look at the quarterback class. It looks like right now there's 3 guys that I do like. One is Cade Klubnik. He could be interesting, a late first round guy, obviously. Manning and Amalada. Dante Moore, though, is still a guy up in the air for me. I do like Jackson Darnold, but I'm not sure he's our guy. I don't think he's going to be the one to be able to lead us. While Drew Aller, he could be the guy, except for he's listed as a scrambler. It's 6'5", 240. Maybe think Josh Allen type with his build, maybe. I'm not sure I would register him as a true scrambler, but when we're having accuracy problems this season, a C here for medium accuracy is not what we want to see. But another big position for us is left and right end. Now, left end, not a lot of guys I'm interested in just yet. On the right side, though, Ruben Bain is somebody who I think could be a sleeper in this draft as a power rusher with his size, would fit our 3-4 look. But in the middle, this is where it gets bad, because really there is nobody. Peter Woods and DJ Hicks, maybe the only two that would be even worth drafting. But as you can see, we don't have a lot of their numbers scouted just yet. But we are getting some trade offers for Justin Fields, and this one is insane. Matthew Stafford, 77 overall, 32 million cap hit. Jacoby Myers, Jalen Polk, Darius Slayton. This Darius Slayton trade is really interesting only because we could use those draft picks to help rebuild our team. Darius Robinson, the former rookie, plus a 7th rounder, and then Elijah Moore with a 3rd and 2-7. The trade deadline's looming, and with Justin Fields, a lot of teams still want him. Maybe that's a move that we do make. But as we move forward to next week, we have George Pickens. He is angry at his production levels. And, you know, completely understandable. I mean, we haven't been able to get him the ball at all. And he wants carries. He wants receptions. He wants everything. And so we have to promise how many touches can we get him. And this is wild. Plus 4 rush attempts and 6 catches. Let's do 8 catches and 2 rush attempts, at least to try to quell his anger. And yes, we have to throw in a little dig at the end, catch the football. And so to end this episode, we are in Soldier Field. We have George Pickens about ready to hate us. We have our fans riding because Justin Fields can't complete a pass. And a loss today would put us at 5 losses on the season, 2-5, a record at the end of this episode. And so today we need to walk away with a win more than anything. And it's going to be Justin Reed starting it off on a kick, back deep to return will be the Bears, Roma Dunze. And if we could deliver a big hit, the ball gets coughed up and we recovered. Lipton, part of No Trip Gang, falls on it. And when everything's going wrong, sometimes you just need something to go right. Peyton Wilson, what a hit to start. And to make the start even better, if only Pickens could catch this crosser, then we'd be absolutely golden. But we're not going to force it to him. Instead, we're going to try to go out the other way. And so instead, we'll just run the football here. Najee Harris getting cleared out, but the linebacker easy scrape, as that was former Pittsburgh Steeler Cole Holcomb there getting in, as we're going to hit this across the middle. Pickens with the catch going down. So maybe we could put this one in here. Looking across, Luther Burden maybe breaking in. We're able to connect with it. Luther Burden getting in almost to the end zone. A good catch there, getting in. And so on the goal line, I don't want to give the ball to Najee. I want to get it to Pickens. I want to get those 8 catches out of the way now, as we're going to be scrambling around here with Justin Fields and just throw this ball away. And so at this point, no risking it. We're going to run it in. Najee Harris, please power your way through, as we are going to get in for a touchdown. An early score here. The Pittsburgh Steelers jump up on top. Good job from Justin Fields to connect with Pickens and then to Burden. As the 1-2 punch, there's so much potential between the two, as I'm just waiting for something just to happen there. And so now the Bears taking over. It's Caleb Williams up to bat. Is this pass to the outside? He's going to get caught right away. Keenan Allen completely dominating us in coverage. But Swift in at running back. He's also dangerous here as he hits a hole. And just like that, the Bears are going to be in scoring position, as it looks like we're already in the early stages here of a shootout. Read up the middle, as it's going to be another one, as we're going to try to fill. This time we do, but maybe a blitz could stifle Caleb Williams a little bit, as Keenan Allen does come in motion. They're not going to give it to him. Instead, go up the middle. Is going to be a break to the outside. 1 tackle broken, but we're there. So big 3rd down early in this game. Man in motion coming in the backfield. DJ Moore is going to motion back out. It's going to be a pass across the middle, and it's going to be caught for a 1st down. And so 1st and goal, they're going to go pass first, quick to the outside. Maybe it's going to be completed touchdown just like that. The Bears retaliate here with a score of their own, as it will be 7-7 now in this game. And so jumping back in on offense, Najee Harris first to run up the middle. The hole does open up a bit, but then again, Pickens has to make it all about himself here, as we're just going to go out, force feed him the football as he does make the catch. And with barely inches to go, Najee, need him to get forward here. He's going to get this 1st down and go down. Last game felt good on offense. This week kind of feels the same here. We're having a little bit of success, as I do see it deep out to the outside. Burden 1-on-1. It's a bad throw, but it now looks like cover 2 sitting across. We're going to have to scramble out, just maybe try to dump this one off to Najee, but it's 3rd and 10 here. Quick to the outside. We actually do it, Pickens. If we can pick it up for the 1st down, he's got room to gain here. Good spin move, getting him almost to the cross, the 40. And I think 50 passing yards in the 1st quarter, maybe a new record for us. So, hey, I'll take every win that we can get, as we do bring in another catch. And so things aren't too bad. Maybe here. This one, run, bottled up. And so the 2nd quarter is going to start with a pass play here. Blitz up the middle. We're going to try to get it out, but it's 4th and 9. And with Chris Boswell, we're going to try to hit from 55 yards, but there is a penalty flag as this hits the front of the upright and goes down. It is going to be the Bears charged with running into the kicker, so will give us some extra yardage. And so definitely there, a win is a win after the penalty is called. He's going to be sitting, throwing it in this open window. Burden hold on, he can. But we're bringing Burden in motion now. Get a quick jump off the line. That's not going to hit, but will across the middle as we just completely miss him again here. We just need a pass play to go our way. It's as simple as that here. So maybe coming across, we can lead it in. Roman Wilson may be able to make the catch, though. Pickens, Burden, no and no. Roman Wilson, no. The man who does answer when his name is called gets in for the touchdown. 14-7 now. Good drive from us. So can our defense make a stop and hold us this lead? Peyton Wilson in the middle. Maybe a pass play that we're able to jump on top of as we drop a user interception. I thought we sat in the window perfectly. So maybe a blitz here will help us out. Something running? No. Corner of the outside is going to have DJ Moore, Minka Fitzpatrick wide open. And so the Bears already chugging along here. This one underneath. We just left it a little too open. But a man coming in motion now. We're kind of double covering him. He's going to run back out as we're going to be looking sitting in this window. But our defensive line has been doing a very good job in this game and throughout the season really stopping the run as they go play action now, dragging across, dumping it off to the tight end. Cole Kmet, no match there for speed. As this is a big third and 8 with Pinnock. We're going to roam in the middle. Looking for any tight ends screaming across the field. Instead, they're going to dump it off. And hey, they hit you in the face mask, Carter. Maybe you want to make a catch. But still, nonetheless, the Bears are going to go ahead and settle for a field goal. And it is going to be up and good. 14-10 now. So going back to work. Justin Fields again. Can't believe I'm saying it, but things are looking really good for him so far as we feed the ball to Pickens here. And so we're just going to try to keep him happy here. Another pass to the outside. Don't get it off. But I still want to get Najee on. The only problem is the blocking scheme so far has been really, really bad from us. Except for here, Najee Harris in the open field. And when our passing game works, our running game also works, and everything looks beautiful as this ball's not going to get off. But now it looks like it's cover 3 they're running against us. No, they bring him down. Lead Pickens one-on-one. We'll test it. A deep shot over top, and Pickens can't make the grab. And so now some crossers instead to hopefully get some people open. Dragging across the field. Can we fit this in this window? No. We tried to force it so hard there, and Cole Holcomb comes down with the interception. We could have taken off, but we tried to risk it. Tried to get him to cross in front of the face. And so the Bears are going to go back to work here. Run with Queen. No, we are all over it. But with Carter, bring a blitz. No, we're going to back it up because it's a screenplay, and we need to get over there. Carter screaming across. Can't bring him down as they're going to go I formation. Quick slants coming out here. They completely burn up. The second and inches. Stretch play outside. Can we hold him before the first? And we do. And so this would be a great stop if we could make it happen. 3rd and 1, another run play. We're all over it, shutting it down. And so the Bears attempting a long field goal here. Will it be up and good? As we're going to go ahead, almost jump here, but it is going to go ahead and fall short. But nonetheless, still getting in as the Bears jump 14, now 13. 1 point separating us as we're going to go on a 2-minute drive. Calvin Austin on the return. Bo Melton having a little bit of a hit pointer problem in this game. So will be Calvin Austin here as the lane splits, and Calvin Austin almost gone. If Peyton Wilson learned how to block, that one would have been great. But Najee Harris coming back in. But we're going to do a lot of passing here with a 2-minute warning, as I do want to look for Burden over top if he's going to come open. As instead, we're going to throw it underneath, and it is jumped perfectly on us. Justin Fields has to make the tackle, has to chase him down, and we do. Jalen Johnson's showing why he's one of the best corners in the league. This is very hard to play with here. Underneath. No. Corner. End zone. Up. Caught. Touchdown. 1 play and 1 score. Chicago Bears now have the lead. And so maybe we could do it again. But just with this time, not throwing an interception here is a good return from Calvin Austin. Gets us about to the 27. But we do desperately need a score. Quick up. I want to chest a deep shot. Back shoulder Pickens. He's able to hold on and almost get forward for the touchdown. Does get brought down from behind, but we have 10 targets for 5 catches. That's the problem. 50% catch rate on all targets in this game. Some of it his fault, some of it Justin Fields' fault. But he's no Shamar Porter if you do understand that reference, as we're going to roll out now with Justin Fields. Screaming across. No, we're just going to dump it off to the big fella tight end. But that's a great catch from him, obviously. But sarcasm aside, it's now 2nd and 10. Sit, look. Throw it up again. He's got the separation on him. Pickens, you had inside leverage separation, but unfortunately there he wasn't able to bring it in. So it is 3rd and 10, and we need to look. Sitting across here, we're going to settle. Sit our feet. Roman Wilson getting the first down, and we're going to burn a timeout. So things look like they're actually maybe working for us as we're going to go underneath again. Burden, good block, and we're going to get Pickens up the field getting forward. Hurry up now. Justin Fields 163 on the day. One of his best passing days yet as we're going to go to the air. Again, scrambling out this time, though. Gets sacked almost immediately. Burned another timeout. But we do need an end zone shot here to come in. We have time. Screaming across the field. Roman Wilson almost getting in there again. So now it's going to be an end zone shot here. 1-on-1. We're going to test it up. Burden can't bring it down. So will be a field goal for Chris Boswell as we get in 17-20. Nice thing is, in the second half, we will start with the football. And so in this second half, Joby is going to be the one to return it, not Calvin Austin, as we're going to take this one. See the seam a little bit here, take it forward to the 32. But in this second half, Fields on route to maybe have a 300-yard passing game. What is this miracle here? Start off, we are going to run this football here out to the outside. Najee Harris can't make a play, but now play action. Screaming across the middle. I do see him open. It will be Roman Wilson continuing to make plays for us, and he's got the first down. And so Harris on the run. We're going to bounce this one to the outside. Cole Holcomb giving chase, and he's fast at linebacker. But hey, we have Peyton Wilson on our side, and we'll continue to feed the rock here. Again, this time, a hole is going to open up for Najee Harris to split his way through. The big man can't stiff arm, but this is truly a complete game from our offense, showing flashes of what they could be. As we're going to put this one up. Backside, Burden got the grab. No, can't hold on. We're waiting for Burden to be able to come down with those. As you're going to bring Pat Freiermuth in motion. Maybe a quick out could find him open. But no, the dig route or zig route going to the inside, Roman Wilson will be completed. And with a blitz coming off this left side, we will try a screenplay. If this could work out nicely, we could have Najee Harris open for a first down, and we do, and more. Decent spin move, not able to break any tackles. We're looking now with a blitz. Cole Holcomb screaming up the middle, and we're just going to try to dump this off to Pickens, and he's in for a touchdown here. So George Pickens gets into the end zone on opening second half drive. Our offense doing a good job as we do get up now to 24 points on the day. So now we just need to hold the Bears in this second half. Make some plays here. So underneath, we don't knock this football out. We should have had the great play there, but this one across the middle, we almost knock out again. So this is a big 3rd and 1, as it will be a man in motion coming across, as it will be a pass play out to the outside. No, across the middle. DJ Moore's got a lot of space to run. Joey Porter Jr. finally makes a tackle, and so the drive will continue for the Bears here. Across, no, to the outside, a dropped interception. Joey Porter Jr., we needed that. Are you kidding me? We needed that to go our way. Now run play to the outside. TJ Watt completely exposes. Jack Sawyer cleans it up. Part of no drip gang a little bit there, and so it's 3rd and 11. We need to make the plays here. They go screen inside. Keenan Allen, not enough room to run as we bring him down, and so it's 4th and 3. And the Bears are going for it here. They decide to go to the run here. Sawyer makes the stop. No, they get the first down. And so the Bears will continue here. Maybe in. No, to the outside. And we don't even get to tackle Cole Kmet, but he steps out of bounds after running backwards 5 yards. But the Bears will continue to run things here. Crossing route. No. Maybe. Yes, they hit it very, very late. McCreary doing a bad job in coverage. And so another 3rd and inches. And we're going to need to make a play because they're going to the air here, as it's going to be quick and underneath, and it will be caught. DJ Moore decides to stay up after the play, and he's running to the end zone. And so now it's 1st and goal. Chicago Bears going at it again. We got to sit, dropping coverage underneath, caught by Roma Dunze, as they will try to run this one into the end zone. A good hit from Patrick Queen, though. Sitting across, dumping across the middle. Touchdown Bears. They retake the lead here late. And so with 6 minutes left, we got to put together a drive here to win the game. I see the cutback lane. It's not there, but I want this RPO to open up for Roman Wilson to at least get some yards forward as we will get the first. Roman Wilson is sneaky dangerous, but Broderick Jones goes down with an injury. Oh, the man in motion. Only looks like a 3-man rush here from the Bears. We're going to hit this underneath, as it will be caught from Burden getting forward. So now settle back down, run this one here. Najee Harris finding his way open. Tough run there. We're going to continue to try to run this here on the middle. No, we can't fall forward. But at 3rd and 3, they're expecting run. We're going to roll out with this one. Just dump it off to Washington. Washington's going to get forward, trucking through one defender. And maybe this is the turnaround that we needed, showing that, hey, we can pass the ball if we need to. As now we're going to go back to the run here. It's going to open up a little bit for us. Najee Harris fighting his way down to the 2. And because Pickens is mad, does he have 8 catches yet? I don't know, but we're going to try to pass this one in the end zone. Nice and easy. Freiermuth in, touchdown. 2 minutes 25 left in the game, and we have ourselves a lead. And so we're in the same position again. I feel like we're always in this position here, as it will be a pass to the outside, easily caught here. Cole Kmet, easy first down. And so now 1st and 10, it will be a QB draw. We're coming down the hill with Mopbu to make a big hit. An interesting play call there, but we're pinching everybody, as it will be a pass. This one to the outside, caught going down, but it will be a pass. We're going cover 3 here, sitting across underneath. We do deliver another big shot, but with man coverage not working, instead it's going to be cover 3. We're just continuing to do it, but they pick us apart. So maybe now we'll go man to man, see if that'll work here. Quick to the outside, decent coverage, but man to man still. We're waiting for it to come out. Good pass coverage there. And it's crazy that our best man coverage is coming from a linebacker, Patrick Queen, as we're going to roam in the middle with Wilson. Just wait for any in-breaking routes, as we should have been on that one. Instead, we can't even make the tackles. Roma Dunze continues to fight, as we're stuck sick right now. This one, in-breaker, completely easy catch. As with 5 wide, we're looking for anything in-breaking. Good read on the quarterback draws. Maybe we can come up with Pinnock and make a shot. No. But we keep getting caught out of position here as they go pass attempt here again. This one, wheel route dropped, luckily enough, as we need this to work out here. Something breaking. Caleb Williams scrambling. We had a QB spy on for a reason. And no way Caleb Williams hits us with the meanest stiff arm there. And so a field goal here will push it to a 3-point game. We got to go on a drive. And so we have 30 seconds here to get something rolling. One-on-one stacked up. Pass to the outside. Luther Burden's caught it. finally wins in one-on-one over top of Johnson and Justin Fields. A career high, at least for us, 309 passing yards. That's got to be it, right? And now all of a sudden, we're going for a win. And what if we surprise him here with a nice little run up the middle? No, don't catch him too off guard. But we would risk it here if we did try to pass the football again. So instead, we're going to run it. But all of a sudden, that hole's open. Oh my goodness. No way Najee Harris could win us the football game here on the run. Najee Harris continues such a hot start this season for us. He has been our every down back. Like, legitimately, I think Limpton's only played about 10 downs this year for us at running back. It's been Najee Harris, and more Najee Harris, and he's made it count for him. And so now all that matters is that we hold up. Only 16 seconds left, and the return, big return here would spell doom. And so we're going cover 4. Caleb Williams dropping back, 4 verticals. No, they have Cole Kmet stop in the middle, 9 seconds left. And we're going prevent here. They may not be going deep just yet, but this catch underneath will be dropped as everybody here drop into the distance. Caleb Williams looking maybe deep as he may throw it underneath here as finally the ball is going to go up. And we just got to be safe with it. Knock it down completely. Play the SWAT, and we have ourselves a win. So 3-4 at the midway point in this season. The trade deadline's here. If there's any trades that you guys want to see, any roster moves, make sure to let me know. We have the second half of Steelers franchise coming very, very soon. As you can see, we're in a new place. But make sure to like and sub if you did enjoy this video. And as always, I will see you in the next one.